Hello and welcome to another month of Sonic September, the road to Shadow the Hedgehog Part 2 Sonic Heroes. We're here. I have to my left, usual. Oh, I'm Faden Cross. I should introduce myself first.
Yeah, you gotta introduce yourself first.
I normally don't do the introductions. Dale does.
Who could you possibly be?
You? I'm Faden Cross. To my left is regular co-host
Max. I am here again, and first Sonic game playing, but
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
yeah, we'll talk about it.
And like every Sonic September, every single one, because he asked me, hey, for the podcast for my birthday month, can we play Shadow the Hedgehog? And I graciously said, no, we're going to play Sonic Adventure 2, then Sonic Heroes, and then Shadow the Hedgehog. Jake McCaskill, voice actor extraordinaire.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm great. Well, I just remembered that we played that game, and that kind of brought me down. But no, I'm good.
Yeah, I did this to us, and
you?
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, so down is, kind of previewing maybe a bit what we feel, but here at Dale Flashpoint, we also usually play other games that aren't miserable. And so I want to ask you two, who would like to go first and talk about what game you've been playing this month? What's something that's been interesting?
I'll go first. So I have been a huge fan of looter shooters for forever. I have like 4,000 hours in Destiny 2.
Oh,
haven't played in like 2 years, and it's gone down the shitter even more than it used to
wow.
be.
It's
yeah,
bad.
It's even
Wow.
it's real bad right now. But like all the main people that are making content for the game are all just stop doing the most enjoyable content because it's like there's no point.
Right.
It's just,
of course.
and they've all said from the get go, like, hey, if you want to keep playing, make Destiny 3. And then they just didn't do that. And even that wouldn't have saved us. It would just been more mediocre content under the term of D3, but whatever.
Hey,
yeah.
that Star Wars expansion's coming out, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yikes.
Do you know about that, Jake?
Yeah.
No,
Ugh.
enlighten me.
It literally is. They're visiting the Star Wars world. They're like going to Jabba's palace.
They're
they have lightsabers. They're trying to make it Destiny 5, but it's just straight up Star Wars.
Yeah.
And it's unhinged.
They've done their best to say it's not going straight into the Star Wars universe. But they're just
Lies.
they're just lying. And you're just saying like, no, yeah, it kind of looks like you're going there, but it's really just thematically like Star Wars. You just thematically have Darth Vader's armor and thematically have his lightsaber, and
And it looks exactly like him.
looks
Yes.
exactly like him.
It's bad.
Is that legal?
Well,
They're someone's getting paid.
Someone's getting paid. This is definitely Sony has destroyed Bungie, and they're going to take more control.
And to be fair to Sony, it's not Sony's fault.
We should not be fair to Sony.
I
actually.
know, but we can be not fair to anybody.
Well, yeah, that's true.
They are both at fault for how horrendous the game has become.
Yeah.
Bungie bungled it, and then Sony's like, "Hey, you know how you're bungling it? Let's make it worse."
Yeah, let's just make it
Let's
worse.
make it
And then
worse.
when it does go
Crossovers.
worse, we're gonna completely absorb you into a Sony studio. And now there's no CEO to Bungie anymore. It's just game director or
It's so bad. Like
whatever the title is.
Studio director.
Yeah, I think it's studio director now. But
I want to talk to T about Destiny so bad, but we should probably talk about the game you're playing.
yeah, thankfully I didn't play Destiny. Instead, I played Borderlands 4. I loved playing Borderlands 1 when that came out. I was completely enthralled in that game. Borderlands 2, obviously everyone knows that's like everyone's favorite Borderlands game, just because you'll say one word, Handsome Jack, or one name, Handsome Jack, and people already know what you're talking
Tales
about.
of the Borderlands, the best Borderlands game and the only good one.
I enjoyed playing Tales
I
of the
know.
Borderlands.
Troy Baker killed it as Handsome Jack.
It was enjoyable.
No comment.
But Borderlands 3, wow, actually pre-sequel, did not like. Borderlands 3, god awful, did not like. People were saying like, oh, the combat's fun. I just didn't really enjoy that either. I didn't even go through like the first like 3 missions until I just stopped playing it. I think I got it for free at some point from something, probably Epic Game Store or something. But then Borderlands 4 came out and it just kind of piqued my interest. I was super wary because I was like, I know what Borderlands 3 was, and I was not interested in that at all. But usually what ends up happening is one of my buddies buys the game and he's like, it's actually really fun. And I'm like, okay, I trust you. Usually
it's a buddy game.
Usually that doesn't pan out, but this is a buddy game where I can play it with him and we can shit talk it. But we can also have fun times, and we can also do the loot chase and do crazy builds. Honestly, the Borderlands 4 game, the story content is whatever. I don't really care. I will say, I am happy it wasn't a cameo fest. I think there was maybe 4 people from previous games that were highlighted a little bit. But mostly it was your Vault Hunter, which was like fully voiced and fully in the conversation with every single mission and dialogue, which was a nice change of pace rather than just like small quips here and there.
Right.
A main bad guy, which I still didn't care for at all. It was just a big guy that said, I don't like Vault Hunters, and don't open my vault.
I'm constantly telling people to not open my vault.
Yep.
That checks out.
Yeah. But the loot chase was amazing. I have enjoyed how they've randomized the weapons again. You can have different weapon parts, different weapon licenses. So you can have a Jacob shotgun with a licensed part from Tediore, so then you can also throw the Jacob shotgun like a Tediore weapon can.
Okay, so Jacob I don't know like anything about Borderlands.
So the game, all the weapons in the game have a manufacturer.
Okay.
And those manufacturers are also big players in the universe. Like, there's usually wars going on between them or whatever.
Oh, like Mass Effect.
Yeah.
No, not really.
No,
really,
actually,
like
more like Outer World or Outer Wilds, the worst
Outer
one.
Worlds is
That's
the worst one. Yeah.
The Obsidian one. The
BDS don't play their games.
Yeah, is basically kind of like that with corporations and stuff, but instead everyone just makes guns.
Oh, okay. Classic.
Yeah, Jacob's weapons, their iconic thing is as fast as you can pull the trigger is as fast as the gun shoots.
Okay.
Additionally, in the newer games, if you land a critical hit, your shot ricochets to somebody else.
Oh,
and so it's all about
arcing.
like doing critical hits and stuff and doing all of that. Tediore is another brand of weapon. Their iconic thing is that when you're done, you don't reload the weapon. You throw it, and it's like a grenade, or it can grow legs and walk around and shoot people, or it can fly around and shoot people, or it can do a whole bunch of different things. In this game, they've kind of combined the manufacturers, where the lore thing is that, like, a manufacturer licensed this piece of hardware from this manufacturer, and so they can do this part now.
I was assuming it was like acquisition. We're doing like a vertical integration.
Yeah,
because,
no. It makes for really interesting. It makes the loot grind really enjoyable because it's like, I've got the right shotgun I want, and it's got the right attachment I want, and it's got the right bonuses I want. But it's just not the right licensed piece. So you get in the game throws so much loot at you where it's like you don't have an issue with finding your next piece of loot. You have an issue of like, my inventory is full again. I don't want to pick up more stuff, so I'm just going to go drop it all off and then go. But your inventory is pretty big. You can play for about half hour, 45 minutes, and not have to go back and sell all of your stuff again. But you're constantly getting loot shoved at your face. You're constantly picking things up. And in this game right now, with it being early on, there are so many broken things that are just so enjoyable to play with.
Oh, okay.
Like one of them.
I was worried you were about to say, because I've been hearing this game's broken. Like
it does run like shit.
Yeah.
I have a pretty decent computer, and I play on the lowest settings. I play with DLSS on super performance, and I even downloaded the mod where I can use FSR as well for frame gen.
That's dire. That's a dire
to
situation be in for a game.
However, even with all my settings down to the lowest, and I'm usually someone that really cares about graphical settings. Like I'll always play RPG. I play a crap ton of AAA RPGs, and they love making you shell out all the money in the world to run on things on ultra.
Right.
But then the immersion just feels so good. My first one I talk about is like Witcher 3. When I can walk through all of that stuff, and it just looks so beautiful, and I love it. I love having setting things to ultra. Playing Borderlands 4 on the lowest settings, it looks fine. The art style does not need 4K textures.
Well, yeah, because it's
4K.
bad.
Yeah. You can say that. I enjoyed.
I totally get. I'm just like a Borderlands. I tried so much because I played Tales from the Borderlands. I was like, maybe I'm interested in Borderlands, and then I've tried Borderlands 1. I tried Borderlands 2, and I'm just like, no, I'm not. I'm not interested in Borderlands.
Yeah, the Tales of the Borderlands is all the heavy lifting for the universe in terms of all the lore and interesting stuff in there.
Well, it just has characters.
And has characters that aren't just quips, which is all the other games are. But honestly, the games are for the if you don't really like the loot drive, if you don't really enjoy the Borderlands. Sometimes campy potty humor at times, but this game, thank God, they got rid of all that shit from Borderlands 3 that they were doing. There's still some of it.
Is there still Tiny Tina? Which is
Tiny Tina is not in this game. Not even mentioned.
I think she's one of the most egregious characters in all those.
Also
games.
has the worst game. I thought that would have been so much fun. They like their own.
That's right. I forgot she had a game.
So bad. Me and my buddy bought that game for $20. No, we got it for free, and because that was another Epic Games Store thing.
Oh right.
And we played it for an hour, and we're like, man, we wish we were playing any other Borderlands game. But then we're like, actually, we don't want to play any Borderlands game. Let's go play something completely opposite of this, because this is just not fun. Yeah, we actually did go. I did go play Destiny 2, and we just sat in a Discord call and talked.
That's I think the appeal of these games is this is a game you can play with friends and catch up.
Exactly. Like last night I was playing it, but we were watching horror movies. And so I was just doing side content that I don't really enjoy doing, but it clears off my map, which gives me dopamine hits every time I have more and more of the map completely cleared out. But then I could just watch a horror movie the entire time. My enjoyment came from the horror game, and then I got dopamine hits while watching the horror game or horror movie with unlocking stuff on the map that I didn't really care about. So I got rid of all the boring stuff so I could be watching my movie. And then when I get back to playing it at some point, probably
you don't
tonight,
gotta do the boring stuff.
I don't have to do the boring stuff. I can do the fun stuff and just grind for loot and kill stuff. The game's fun. The loot for the loot drive is super enjoyable. I like it a lot. They are making it live servicey, so
battle passes.
Yeah, actually there will be a battle pass. I'm pretty sure.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I think there's 2 drops that are coming that are paid drops, which you got the super deluxe edition. You get all that shit. I just bought the base version because I was like, I don't trust this company at all to do anything correctly.
No, and you should, especially if you don't trust this company, you should look up Randy Pitchford.
Oh
USB.
Yeah, God, what a horrible person.
Well,
God.
Do you know about that?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
yeah,
you know about the porn USB left at medieval times? Jake, are you aware of this?
No, please tell me.
Oh, no, he just left a whole USB full of fucking porn at medieval times, along with prototype stuff for Borderlands.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, it's at medieval times where they didn't have ports.
Oh, true. They don't have ports.
There's
blasphemy.
No
they smash it, and so when they see it, it's this is witchcraft. We can't have this around
That's why
here.
nobody knows what's on it.
Exactly. Yeah, no. Randy Pitchford can go suck an egg. I hate that guy, but
hate that
his team makes pretty fun games sometimes, and I think they did a good job with this one, except for optimization.
I just feel
it's horrible. It runs horrible.
I just feel like these days it's if you're expecting me to have the highest graphics computer in order to play in the lowest settings.
Did you try playing on the top graphics to see what it was like?
Unplayable. Okay. You're playing presentation. You're PowerPoint at that point.
Oh,
that's PowerPoint animation.
Yeah,
I'm hitting the space bar and the thing's zooming in.
Yeah, I work in tech.
I've
been with technology all of my life. I built my own computer. I overclocked my own computer. I have a 3080. I have really good CPU, and it doesn't matter. People are running these things with a 5080, 5090, and they are just barely hitting 60 FPS.
It's bad
on max graphics.
Remember when games just came out and they were done?
Yeah.
That's one good thing I'll say about Sonic Heroes is there aren't any patches.
No. Yeah. Well, maybe this one should have patches. But,
you may be right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing that really bothers me about modern games these days. It's just I can have a really good computer. I can spend $5,000 on a high-end computer, and even then, I can't play these games. What's going on here?
Yeah, there's a lot of really interesting stuff to do with that. One of the big things that people point to is is this an Unreal Engine 5 game? Oh, it's gonna run like shit. It's not. Okay, partially it is due to Unreal Engine 5, but the main specific thing is that they're doing kind of catch-all. Different programs you can do in the Unreal Engine, like Nanite.
Yep.
They are using that for everything, which is heavily demanding. And so what I found is that
you get pretty graphics.
You do get pretty graphics.
Big air quotes.
And then you run at 5 frames per second, and you don't get to see any of the pretty graphics. Yeah. The issue is that there's so many things that you can use to not have to do a lot of hard work in game programming now that they're just using that, whereas previously
and also they have to now because you
have to use Unreal Engine 5.
Well, and these things are such monstrous projects that if you're not doing this, you're taking a game that's taking 7 years to make now these days, which is unhinged. That will take 15.
Yeah,
and that's just mind breaking.
It's crazy. like, because in older games, you only had so much space on the cartridge. You only had so much developer time that you had to find quick and easy ways where you would just have a skybox instead of having to have all these crazy visuals and stuff. And that would just work.
And now we have the internet, so you can buy a disc. The game is not on the disc.
Yeah.
You insert the disc, and the disc is like, hey, you're allowed to now download my patch. Here's the 200 gig patch to download.
Yeah. Yeah.
Modern games are
Better hope the servers don't go down. Otherwise, it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, also, yeah, speaking of cooked, hey, EA, huh?
Yeah.
EA being bought by Saudi Arabia, huh?
Woohoo!
Yeah, fucking
FIFA.
I'm glad we're going to be podcasting through the collapse of the game industry writ large.
You know what? That just means that we'll just have to completely wipe slate clean, and then we'll just have all these amazing indie games to play instead, because there'll be all these idiot AAA companies that are making horrible-ass games constantly.
Yeah, maybe. If the economy keeps getting bad, people won't have time to make those indie games, though.
Yeah.
It's a cycle, man.
It is. It feels bad.
It feels bad. Sorry, I'm bringing the podcast down because I've been thinking about this a lot.
I've been getting great dopamine hits from Borderlands 4,
Hell yeah.
and that's been feeling good.
Playing with a friend's always nice.
Yeah, and we played the original games with each other too, so it's just a lot of nostalgia coming back playing it.
So this is almost a 20-year tradition.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Which is wild to think about. Borderlands has been around.
Yeah.
A while.
I mean, all these games now that we're talking about where it's like Borderlands 4, COD 8, or whatever it is now. And just like so many, like on the iteration, thinking back about when you were playing the older ones, like, holy shit, I was like, oh, that was like 5 or 6 years ago. 14, 15, 20 now. Yeah, no. I enjoy it. The Vault Hunters are fun. The bosses are fun.
What's your favorite character? I know you get to choose a character. Yeah.
So there, quickly, there is like a scientist lady who shoots giant bubbles. I was not interested in her really. But,
okay.
Then there was Amon, the brick insert from Borderlands 1. If you played that game,
of course, the big guy.
Yep, he has a skill tree where he just punches things. I think he's the weakest right now, unfortunately. But and then there's a siren who her name is Vex, and she can like summon either like a Reaper or or like some range unit, like a scythe holding person or whatever.
Oh,
and they
I was thinking she's summoning the Reapers from Mass Effect.
Oh, that'd be cool. But no, a Reaper like is like a scythe wielding person, but they're like all projections of her that can take aggro and deal damage or whatever.
She's a stand user.
Yeah, she's a stand user. And then the coolest character by far is Rafa. He is a TDR super soldier that realized like, oh, wait a minute, corporations don't have my best ideals in place, and then he escaped. And now he has all these augments and he's also got a bomb in his head that is just malfunctioning right now.
Classic.
Otherwise TDR would just blow him up to then go grab all the pieces that they injected him with.
Planned obsolescence, asset recovery.
Yeah. He has 3 skill trees. One where he shoots a giant shock laser, which does different things. Another one where he gains like 2 giant green vibro swords things, and he goes around and does melee. And then his best build, which is what I'd use, is he has 2 turrets that come up on his back.
Oh, I love turrets.
And they just shoot. And you can spec the hell out of them, where they then turn into shotguns, which shoot 6 pellets each. You can then make it show all of your shots crit. You can make it so that all of your shots ricochet. So you're shooting 6 pellets at one guy's head. He dies, and then those 6 pellets go ricochet and hit somebody else's head. And it does so much damage, now to the point where I can just walk around at Vault Hunter Ultimate Vault Hunter 5, which is like the prestige system.
Oh, okay.
You beat the game. You can then go to.
You already beat it?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, you're fast.
I beat it in like 20 hours.
You're fast at games.
I just spend a lot of time sessions in games. Like I'll just stay up till like 4 a.m. and then go to work at 8.
You're unhinged.
Yeah, I know, but it works. I've been able to manage it. I find a way to not be super crabby.
Yeah,
and then I just pass out. Then it's nice, and I just pass out the next night.
You know what? So true. Then I'm just exhausted and I die.
Exactly. Yeah.
Going to a mini coma.
But yeah, no, it's fun. I enjoy it, and there is free content coming along as well as like the paid stuff. So I'm excited to see what that does. And I'll withhold my money until I see what the paid extra content is afterwards. But enjoyable so far. The end game's pretty fun. The loot grind's fun. Playing games with friends is always fun.
That's a bad game.
Yeah. Yeah, unless it's a bad game, then you can go and talk about it and say how horrible this game is. Like, man, I don't understand why people like Sonic games.
Jake, what game have you been playing this month?
Well, if it was like a week from now, I'd probably be talking about Silent Hill F.
Well, but it isn't.
Yeah, so I've been playing a mobile game called King Shot, and it's really not that great. But it's really good. It's like a brain worm. It like
Right.
you just like you.
So you're shooting kings?
No, that sounds better. It was advertised. I mean, it's like any mobile advertised game where it looks like it's one thing and it's actually something else.
Oh,
like what it
classic.
looked like was a tower defense game that you can
Classic,
have
yep.
real time. Like characters running around in and protecting, but that's not what it is at all.
Oh, what is it?
It's basically like you just go in and you say, okay, build an army, and it says, okay, that army will be built in 10 hours, and then you upgrade your town, and then you can sometimes send little squads to go kill like animals or enemies or mine or chop down wood. It's really dumb, but it's great at like having many tasks to keep you busy throughout like the workday or when you're bored or driving somewhere. Not when you're driving, but when you're being.
I would
don't know.
hope it's not.
Yeah.
You're not driving and managing your armies. Does it
Yeah,
have a sexy lady that pops up that says we're under fucking attack?
No, they honestly look like little Cartoon Network cartoons.
Damn.
So it's not
So it's
really
not
hot.
horny.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will say there are a couple characters that are clearly based. There's one for sure who is obviously Geralt of Rivia.
Well, of course.
And his name is Amadeus. But like
Amadeus
it's
of
Bivia.
Rivia.
Bivia.
Yeah, Bivia.
Gerald of River of Riverdale.
Jesus.
So I mean I don't know. It's not a good game. But next month I don't know. But I haven't had time to play games, so it's just been mobile games really.
It's just been mobile games to spend your
yeah.
gotcha.
There have been some mobile games that have looked like something I'd want to play, but you go in and they're free to play, quote unquote, but then you have to get energy crystals or something. Where it's like I would legitimately rather pay like whatever the premium price for a mobile game.
I pay $5 for this.
5 to 15
Yeah,
is what
yeah.
could be like. 15 is like the high end, but
Yeah,
like
yeah,
$5,
yeah.
I'd be willing to do
make
that.
the full game. I'll pay for the experience in full up front. Don't have this like little bits like throughout the experience.
But you're not who it's for. It's
Yeah.
for the people who would spend a lot of money on
Who will
it.
pay for the little bits.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
And
that's
even then, it's to get people hooked on the little bits.
yeah.
And you're like, oh, I'll pay $1 here. I'll
Yeah.
pay $1 there. Games are cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. The live service model is truly ruining the gaming experience.
Yeah. I enjoy a gacha game. There's a gacha game on my phone that I play pretty much every single day, and I've spent exactly $0 on it, and I am like number 2 in the server, and it is so awesome to feel like, damn, you guys have spent money on this, and I'm still beating you? What the hell is
Yeah.
wrong with you?
My thing is, I literally last week deleted all my gotchas from my phone, and because so gotchas are starting to now incorporate AI assets.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I've seen that. Not, thankfully, at least, well, I couldn't tell. I don't pay no attention to my gacha game. I just press the red buttons that say press me here, and you get dopamine.
Press me here.
Yeah.
Press me.
But yeah, I've seen a lot of a shit ton of games.
It's so bad now.
The voice at like Destiny Rising, almost all of the dialogue is
Oh my
AI.
God.
Almost all of it, and it's like
Why?
the classic like.
You can pay $50 for a decent voice actor to do like these lines.
It's crazy. I can't believe it.
Hire Jake
Actually, I
people,
can believe it.
please.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Jake's a
AI
good
is
voice actor.
honestly, you don't even have to pay me that much. Just I want these. Just let me do it.
Yeah.
They should pay you.
They should pay me.
They should pay
They
you.
should pay. They should pay me a lot.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna put in the work.
Mm-hmm.
So
So that's what I've been playing.
Yeah, you just
King
been
Shot.
playing King
Yeah,
Shot.
just King
But
Shot.
Silent Hill is on your radar.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
It sounds scary.
I love that. It looks so creepy. It's got like mannequin enemies, and honestly, I probably wouldn't be interested in it if I didn't play and love the Silent Hill 2 remake.
You need to play the originals, man. That
Okay.
Silent Hill remake looked like ass.
Well, it wasn't.
I
That's the general
bet-
consensus.
Well, general consensus. People
Now
don't.
you can think it was ass. That's totally valid. And if you felt it was ass, then I'm sorry.
I just don't know why you'd re-record the lines and make them worse. That's my thing. That's my biggest thing. It's really weird. I would just keep the old lines. But what do I know? I've only seen like a few comparison videos. I haven't played the game. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm willing to be wrong.
You should play the game
Yeah,
and
I
have
should-
someone else play the other one right next to you and have yours muted.
No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm just gonna play Silent Hill and then Silent Hill 2, the originals, and be like, make my determination from there.
Where can we play the Silent Hill originals?
Same way, two of the people in this room played Sonic Heroes. Come on.
Dedicated hardware
Yeah.
Dedicated hardware?
Dedicated
to emulate
hardware.
the game because I don't
Speedruns?
like giving money.
yeah, exactly. That's the other thing. Stop remaking games for me. I can play them. I can play the originals. It's easy to play.
Unless you're gonna remake KOTOR and KOTOR 2, then I'll keep playing them because I love those games.
Nobody's remaking KOTOR.
No, they've tried and they failed 7 times. I think at this point is the running
It's
tally.
It's really funny. Anyways, Asper making Deus Ex.
Asper. They're good at doing stuff.
You know what they should remake? One of the
I'm shaking my
Pokemon
head.
games. They
Yeah.
should do the old ones again.
I would really love to see them fuck that up. That'd be so funny.
Funny, another side tangent. Did you see another game, Pal World?
Yeah.
You know, Pokemon just came out with a new game. It's like Poke Farm or something like
Yeah,
that.
the Ditto one.
Or it's like Animal Crossing, but it's
but,
like
but you play as a Ditto that's
Yes.
pretending to be human, which
Yeah.
is weird.
I think 4 days after that, the same Pal World company announced a new game called Pal Farm, and it looks exactly like it, just with like better looking assets and like more work put into it,
Well,
to smash that beehive of Nintendo.
Well, you know what it probably was that actually happened.
Hmm.
Nintendo probably actually learned of them developing that game via legal discovery.
probably.
And they just took that.
Yeah.
Like, Nintendo stole it from them, probably, is the
Yeah.
actual thing.
The
not
funny
that-
thing is like Nintendo's game looks like shit, like they all do.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
100%.
But I didn't play Pal World or this. I probably won't play this new one either. But I just think it's funny that they're in all this all legal stuff, and then the Pal World company is like, yeah, we're making the same thing, but it's gonna look legally different, but it's gonna be better.
Yeah. I just, people want weird things from Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon ROM hacks to play, people, that are free.
Yeah,
Go play those.
Stop
losing chess to a dog. Stop expecting Nintendo to be cool.
Yeah.
You'll lose that every time.
You'll lose every time.
What game did you play?
Okay. Well, I was originally going to talk about the story of how I beat Caves of Cud.
Oh.
I finally beat it.
Wow.
It was really good. But then something happened to me on Thursday where I, along with Jake, experienced probably one of the most interesting games I played in a minute. I played Unfair Flips.
Unfair Flips.
Unfair Flips is a game where you flip a coin, and the goal is to get 10 heads in a row. However, it's a coin that hates you, and so the percentage starts off at 20%. And it's like the probability of getting 10 heads in the row at the start of the game is like 1 in 9 million.
Yeah, extremely low.
It's extremely low. It's a game about probability. It actually, like, as Jake, we were talking about it, it's a really good game to show, like, gamblers, like how, like, slot machine mechanics work. Because 20% doesn't mean in 100 slot pulls you win 20% of the time. 20% means it's a 20% chance to win each time.
Yeah.
And this game is a brutal lesson in that, where you're like, the game gets you really hyped when you start chaining heads in a row. And then
You're like, I gotta keep going. I'm winning.
Yeah.
I'm winning.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, tails.
I
And
won't
it
lose
restarts.
if I keep playing.
It's just truly like it is a small game that was $3 on Steam. It is truly just watching a coin flip. You can upgrade the odds. When you get a heads, you get like money. You start with like, oh, I get a penny.
Yep.
You're flipping a penny. Oh, I get a penny. Then you can upgrade it to like a nickel. You can upgrade it to a dime, a quarter, and then a dollar coin. And oh boy, it's just, it's mesmerized. I've never played a game that is legitimately trying to teach me probability in a way that like games like XCOM can't.
Yeah. 79% chance.
Yeah.
Standing right in front of him.
Right. And like, you just
Miss.
don't feel that 75% chance until you experience it trying to get 10 heads in a row.
Yeah.
Where it's so hard.
So is there like an upgrade system, like cookie clicker kind of thing?
Yeah,
where it's
it
like,
is they call it a non-idle clicker.
Okay, yeah,
Because
yeah.
you have to hit flip.
Yep. The main mechanic
you have to
is
be
clicking.
involved in it. It's also really funny. Like, it has like some like cute humor, just like, hey, you're not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Well, we're never going to give you 100% chance.
It could happen immediately.
It
Or
could happen
never.
immediately.
Yeah.
Or never.
You could have already won by now.
Yeah. I got like past 1,000 flips. It was like, this is your 1,000th flip. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I was up late playing that. It was... there's like this weird animal mask guy that's just like drinking at this bar too. Like the aesthetics is really cool.
Just like
It's like
watching you flip the coin.
yeah, watching you flip the coin. There are 10 different endings that all have different probabilities of happening.
Interesting. Do
Right.
all of them happen when you get 10 heads in a row?
No, one of them does. So when you
That's
get
one
to,
ending.
yeah. So when you get to 9, it does this really cool thing where it like moves all the UI away and it's just the coin. And it's like, all right, we're narrowing in, and then it chooses one of the endings based on your flip. And I flipped it, landed on heads, and then the coin blew up, and I got the destroyed coin ending. And then it sets you back to the start.
With everything wiped?
With everything wiped, back to the 20%, back to the penny. It's kind of really
It's
cool.
truly the Sisyphus experience. You
Yeah,
have to go back
yeah,
to the
it's
start.
Sisyphean. Yeah, it's Sisyphean because it is. Gambling is such an insidious thing in this culture. We're really hitting the problems of society in this episode.
Yeah.
We're really just going around the clock of
Sonic Heroes really brings it out in you.
Really,
Oh my God.
there's a whole act that's about bingo.
Yeah.
The
All
casino.
about bingo. I mean, I would think the casino thing, yes, but
We'll talk about that.
we'll talk about
Talk
that.
about that.
I mean, the bingo levels, preview, best level in the game. Anyway,
Yeah, that's depressing too. I wanted it to be the scary place, but honestly, the scary place was obnoxious.
we'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
talk
get to
about
it.
that.
We'll get to it.
We'll put a pin in that.
Because on player
Did you
flip,
even get there?
yes.
Oh, yeah. You
yeah.
had to have.
Hey, we're gonna talk about it. I'm talking about Unfair Flips, a game that really deserves attention. I think everyone should try this game. I think
Did you continue playing after the first?
a little bit. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And then I was like, I need to take a break.
I need to stop
take a
flipping this
break.
coin.
I need to stop flipping this coin. Like, you can get things to speed up the coin. You
Yeah.
can get it down from 2 seconds to 1 second, and it doesn't feel big until you beat the game and you're back to 2 seconds and you're going, holy shit, this is slow. Holy shit. It's with this society that we have, with the gambling problem that we have, this game is coming like out I think at a perfect time. Fucking the one tweet I saw, shout out to fucking Jackson of Abnormal Mappings, like, hey, this is what shiny hunters do for fun in Pokemon, this 1 in 9 million chance. And I'm like, yeah, like there's a way that this game like shows you the like artifice of games, especially when games rely on probability drops.
Yeah.
Like, this is like MMOs. This is
Looter shooters.
looter shooters. Yeah. This is my brain instantly went to Final Fantasy 12, the original version, where the chests aren't set and they have weird probabilities on them. Yeah, it's
Oh, like KOTOR 2, where it has
Yep, or KOTOR 2.
Your gameplay's completely different because you could open a chest that has the best thing for your build, or you may never get that
Or you
item
may
ever.
never get that item ever. What a weird game. And so it's good to have that visual representation, that hard number, to just see what does 20% succeeding actually mean. It's also like, this is like great loot box teaching of, oh, I have a 5%. Now imagine like, oh, I have a 0.5% chance per loot box to get the thing I want. Unhinged to think about now.
Or you just buy 20 of them on your 20th one, you're guaranteed to get it. Just buy 19 more. What are you doing?
More. Hopefully. Unless we don't have a pity system, in which case...
if the game's
fuck
at least
you.
nice that much.
Yeah, if.
Yeah.
God. And yeah, just between dropping gotchas and playing unfair flips, I feel very just validated in that sort of sense where I'm like...
Cleansed.
It is really a nice topper, like, to cleanse that part of my life.
Yeah.
It's just, everyone, you need to play unfair flips. Everyone needs to play it. It's so fun. It's so weird. It's so weird.
Where can you play unfair flips?
It's you
Steam.
can find it on Steam. Yeah.
Steam.
Yeah. And also, hey, it's a new game. It doesn't require stupid graphic cards.
What?
It's a complete. Do you think it'll get patched or
No.
DLC? Okay.
Oh, wait, no, you said it does run fine. I thought you said it doesn't run fine. I'm like,
that'd be
what?
so
How does
funny.
it?
No, it's like you need like a NVIDIA T500 to run
Yeah.
it. I'm like, games should just be
Onboard
this.
Intel graphics.
You can play it on your
i7.
Yeah.
You need an i7
Calculated.
minimum,
Yeah.
which it's just like, yeah.
Mhm.
500 megabytes of RAM.
Yeah. Funny thing to talk about casinos a little bit, just another side tangent, is that I've only been to like 3 casinos in my life so far, and each one of them I brought $50 because it was like going to my buddy's birthday or something, and I'm
going
like,
with
whatever. And so I brought $50, and then I think I like as soon as I went down, and then immediately it went like to $70, and I'm like, I'm just done playing.
Yeah, 100%. That's yeah.
And I've done that for every single one of the casinos I've gone to, and I'm like, there's no point to ever go back there and then give them the money back.
Nope.
Yeah.
And so I've made I've made
Casinos hate to see you coming.
Yeah. I hate seeing me coming.
I actually don't think they care. They're
No,
just like,
hell
this is the
no.
guy who occasionally wins $20.
Yeah, so this is the guy that wins $20 while we just sucked like $5,000 out of this guy over 4 months.
We have this dude's home now.
Yeah, yeah. This guy's got 3 mortgages out now.
Jesus, the fact that gambling isn't illegal is unhinged.
Yeah.
There's no moral reason to keep it. There's no
Money.
societal reason. There's no moral reason. There's no even entertainment value reason because people don't actually like it.
It gives people hope to that I could be that one person that wins the jackpot. Let's keep going next Sunday, every Sunday after church.
I highly recommend the book. A supplementary piece. Either listen to the Game Studies Buddies episode on Addiction by Design or read the book. It's a good book. I'm starting to read it. I've been reading it over the course of months because I'm really slow at reading books that aren't Warhammer currently.
That's fair.
Yeah. So should we talk about the game of this month?
We should.
Sonic
please.
Heroes. Sonic Heroes.
Wow.
We
Wow.
played Sonic Heroes.
Anywhere you wanna go, anything you need to know, all the best in life, I wanna get it for you. Lately I just feel so fine, I imagine that you're mine, in my world you're gold, I only wanna protect you, whatever I get, I want a shooting star, whatever I need, I have when I'm with you.
And here at Club Flashpoint, what we like to do is something called an elevator pitch. So, one of us, Jake, will have 30 seconds to pitch Sonic Heroes to either like a game producer or whatever. Just, how would you pitch Sonic Heroes? Are you feeling ready for this, Jake?
Yeah.
All right. 30 seconds on the clock. On your mark. Oh, that's 30 minutes. That'd be fun.
Wow, that's gonna be a
That's
lot
a
of time.
long
That's
talking
a-
about how to pitch this game.
That's a pitch meeting. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. On your mark, get set, pitch.
Okay, so Sonic Heroes is a game. It's another Sonic game. It's 3D. It's a level based, and you can play 4 different campaigns, any of them that you want at the beginning, with 4 different teams. It's not like Sonic Adventure 2. You can play as any of the 3 characters at the same time while you're playing, and they each have different abilities that you need to traverse the levels. Once you beat all 4, you can all 4 campains. You can unlock a 5th
Time?
secret ending.
Damn, you actually
Pretty
pitched
good.
it normally.
Yeah.
Instead of, this game's ass. We're going to make the most.
Well, we're gonna get into the
Yeah.
ass.
okay.
That is the premise of the game. Here's why it's not good.
Super buns.
So, last year we played a game, Jake and I, along with Dale. We played Sonic Adventure 2.
That was a great game.
That game, Max, I'm so sorry.
You should play that game.
You should play that game. Because, my God, it's just a different world. It's just it's just better.
Yeah.
It's just better in every conceivable way. So Sonic Heroes, let me give the whole fucking overview on Sonic Heroes. All right, Sonic Heroes is a game, came out 2003. It is the first multi-platform Sonic game, like 3D style like this, where it came out for PS2, Xbox, and GameCube.
Interesting.
Apparently it ran like ass on PS2.
Okay. Yeah.
Which
Makes
I
sense.
can't imagine this game running worse. Developed by the Sonic Team USA. Classic.
Okay.
And yeah, you know, you play as Sonic characters. So why did we play this game? That's probably a good question.
Yeah, why?
You look at Jake. So when Jake was like, "Hey, can we really play Shadow the Hedgehog?" I'm like, I do, but I feel like I should get Shadow's story.
Yeah, no. We that's why we started with Sonic
Adventure
2 because that was his
Introduction,
first introduction. And then Sonic Heroes was the follow-up to that game, right?
Right.
That's
Yep.
what that was.
It was the follow-up to that game, but
Yeah.
I specifically insisted on us playing Sonic Heroes because here's my history. I have actually played this game slightly, a decent amount before. I had a copy of 2002's Mario Kart Double Dash, which
Hell yeah.
came with a demo disc.
Oh, it came with a demo. I thought it was one of those. Cause wasn't there those games that had like it was 2 games on one disc where you flip them on your
No,
GameCube?
I don't think so.
I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah,
But
you'll have to look that up.
yeah.
I've never heard of that.
I could have sworn, but go ahead.
Yeah, so I had a demo disc that had 2 levels from Sonic Heroes. You got to play as Team Sonic at the very first level of the game. Then you get to play as Team Dark at the 8th level of the game, the Rail Canyon.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I played those a fuck ton.
Yeah.
I played those so much as a kid. I knew those levels inside and out.
Nice.
I was obsessed, and I wanted to play Sonic Heroes, and I never got the chance. You're shaking your head?
No, it must be like one of those Mandela effect things where I could have sworn you could like flip a GameCube disc with another game on the other side, but
That'd
no,
be
there's
sick.
there's no officially supported disc that did that. So
You're like playing hacked games without realizing it is really what's happening.
yeah, it must be same.
Did it have
some other-
Sharpie on the disc?
Yeah.
Side A, Sonic Heroes. Side B, I don't know.
Yeah.
Taz.
Taz.
Not Taz. What's
Tack and the power of
Tack
Juju.
and the power of Juju.
I knew that's what you meant, but I also could have assumed his name was also Taz.
Well, there's a game called Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
Oh yeah,
with the
I remember that
boomerang.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played the first and the second one of that one.
So I really wanted us to play Sonic Heroes because I wanted to play the game
Yeah.
that I demoed as a kid.
Of course, buddy.
I regret this
Yeah, you do.
massively.
You should.
I was literally coming into this. I wanted to be the Sonic Heroes shooter. I know people said Sonic Heroes was bad.
Mm-hmm.
I know people have had bad opinions. Like they're like, this game's not
Negative
good.
opinions of it. Yeah.
Negative opinions. And I was like, maybe they're just wrong. I often find that people are just wrong about things. And so I was hoping maybe this is it. And when I was wrong. I just this
Everyone's wrong sometimes. It's
everyone's
okay.
wrong
Yeah.
sometimes. And no, this game isn't good.
Yeah.
This game isn't good. I wish it was. I really wish it was.
Mm.
I was trying to find things I really liked about this game, and I found some things. I would not play this game ever again.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, me too.
Agreed.
So, Max, your history of Sonic,
Yes.
because this is your first Sonic September.
Yeah,
And-
and pretty much my first real Sonic game. I have
Oh.
played, I think it's Sonic Adventures 2, but is that the one that has a Chow Garden? Which one has a Chow Garden that you like?
Yep.
Specifically, that part of it at a friend's house. Like, that's my experience with a Sonic game.
That's cute.
It was super enjoyable. Like, you'd go out and collect these animals and then bring them back to give your Chows different buffs and stuff, and you'd race them.
We did not touch the Chow
not at
Garden
all.
at all when we played
it was
last
cute.
year.
That's hilarious.
That's so
That's
funny.
my only interaction with that game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sonic or Shadow, I remember picking up that game now that we've mentioned it, because I completely forgot Shadow was a thing. Because I was like, oh my god, they gave Sonic a gun? Holy crap!
They gave Dark Sonic a gun.
And I
Sonic
saw
with
that,
red highlights a gun.
and I'm like, oh, I can enjoy this now. I like this now.
I like Sonic.
Yeah, I like Sonic now.
brat.
And honestly, I kind of did enjoy that game. So
Oh, that's gonna be fun next year, right?
yeah, I'm actually looking
I can't
forward
wait.
to playing
I
that
can't
one.
wait.
I think that'll be a lot of fun to do. But no, Sonic Heroes, I went into the game not expecting to beat all of it. And
Well, you did. You did beat all of it.
Yeah,
You
I
played
did.
one campaign.
I played one campaign, and that's
And
all
that's
you
all of
need.
it.
That's
The
almost
Sonic-
that's
the
almost more
Sonic
than you
campaign,
need.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sonic. That's the
Ugh.
one I completed all the way through. There is like 2 big things I can pinpoint that I really enjoyed about it. You can kind of make Sonic's Knuckles' voice lines say
Shit, barah.
yeah,
Ha!
that's the one.
Shit, barah. Shit,
Or
barah.
take this and then take this shit.
Take this shit, barah.
Yeah. So I played as Knuckles a lot because I really
barah.
I was at like
I feel like the power one in the trio was
Yeah.
the best to play as most of the time because it was the easiest to get rid of like
the
enemies
robots.
out of
Yeah,
the way.
because this game, for some odd reason's like, oh, this should be a combat game.
There should be a lot of combat injected and all that. That was like another criticism that I had. Is I'm like, wait a minute, Sonic's like, this is supposed to be a fast game. Why am I going so slow all the
Yeah.
time? Now there are a lot of times where you go super fast and it feels really cool.
It feels the when you're going down the one part I do like for the haunted castle is
That's
when
my-
you're going down like the castle and it's like
oh, the
Inverted?
very end of
the very,
or
yeah,
very end
well,
of it,
the
yeah.
very end of it, and like it has the really cool shot where like it's like they're running down the side of the castle, but the perspective is like it's like you're going forward,
Yeah, going
and
straight.
so like the castle wall is like on like the bottom of the screen.
Yep.
and
I
the
just-
moon is like beneath it. Isn't like the
Yeah,
moon down?
yeah.
That
It-
was
this
cool.
guy
That's like
Yeah.
one of the
Was really
coolest
cool.
moments in the game.
Yeah.
I wish there was more.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed that aspect. The castle level, the spooky castle, was my favorite level because every once in a while there's like little skeletons that poke out.
The jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I
skeleton.
did like
the
that.
the
Yeah, yeah,
cardboard.
I like that's cute. I like
Yeah.
that a
Yeah,
lot.
the
Like,
cardboard
they're-
skeletons.
You're
are
running.
like, ooh.
yeah.
The atmosphere was
Yes,
just cool.
it was fun to be at that level.
And the inversion, where it's like kind of a
yeah,
more.
that's what I was. That's what
the
I first
inver-
talking
the
about.
inversion music. That's kind of more like a like
yeah.
R&B.
Oh, yeah.
With doing like the record scratches
Yeah.
and shit. Like interesting choice. I wish
I-
the game had better music.
At that point, I was high morale. When I was at that point, I was like, "Hey, wait, okay, maybe I'll play some. I'll at least do a second campaign and try that and try this out some more." I didn't. I started a second one, but I did not go further than like the 3rd or 4th level. I can't remember exactly how far I got in
Yeah.
that one. I went to Team Dark after Team Sonic because that's when you look at the menu.
Yeah.
It goes Team Sonic, Team Dark, Team Rose, Team Chaotix.
And
So
guess
Chaotix
what?
must be the hardest one.
Right, and guess what? The team you're supposed to play first is Team Rose. Does anywhere indicate that?
The 3rd option, so not even the 4th option, thinking it's supposed to be.
There's no suggestion like
Right
hey,
to
start
left.
with Team Rose.
Right, it's
or-
not. Yeah, it's not like Japanese developers. Like obviously you read like right to left.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know why that would be a
You
thing.
see Sonic and you're like, it's
It's
Sonic,
Sonic.
Heroes. So I play Sonic and then I'll go play as the other heroes.
Okay, but we'll also, why is it called Sonic Heroes? Because
That's why I wonder about like most
'Cause there's
Sonic
so many
games. Why is it
heroes?
called
I
that?
assume.
in a Sonic game, but like he's like, we're Sonic Heroes.
Oh
I'm like,
yeah, why does he call him?
Why does he call them
Why-
all
we're
Sonic Heroes? I'm
Sonic
like, what
He-
does
It's
that
not even
Yeah.
like Team Sonic.
I'm like, bro, you're branding. So Sonic Heroes takes a really different tone compared to Adventure 2, where it's more of a Saturday morning cartoon. Even the theme song is like, yeah, I'm loading up. It's Sonic Heroes.
Yeah.
It's like really
Yeah.
bad and really like.
I think the most egregious offense from that game is that the music is not as good as Adventure 2. It's
Oh
I
my
would
God.
say it might not even really be very good.
no, it's not.
Like
There's
it's,
like 2 things I like.
Funnily enough, while I was playing it, I muted the game most of the time when I was playing it, and I would just play Final Fantasy XIV battle music.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I would just listen to MMO
Me
trial
shaking
music.
my head, fucking soaking Hess bad arrangement. I don't know.
I have the attachment to the music while also completing Savage fights, and so there's a lot more hype behind different battle songs.
You know what? Me and you need to have like a special 4th segment where we just hash it out about Final Fantasy XIV
Oh,
music
yeah.
because I have a bone to pick with it. And you love it.
It's my only Final Fantasy game I've ever played.
Wow.
This is why I have a bone to pick with
Wow.
it. This is why I'm like, we're gonna need to have an instruction on good Final Fantasy music.
We'll find a time to get into that. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like,
You gotta play 4.
The quick thing I can say is like, I knew of Kingdom Hearts and I knew Final Fantasy was it. I'm like, that's lame. You can't have Mickey and Final Fantasy characters talking to it. I don't like that universe. This was me like 5th grade or something like that.
When
And
you were cool.
yeah, and I was cool. I'm like, Mickey's lame, guys. Come on.
Hey, Disney,
Shadow's got a gun.
We've all had our gun phase.
Exactly. Yeah. And
some of us never left it.
Some of us are still fighting.
yeah. But yeah, no.
And we're not talking about the U.S. government gun program from Sonic Adventure 2.
We're talking about his revolver.
Right.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
talking
exactly.
about gun. Jake, how was your overall impressions of this game?
I don't know. I thought it was bad. I don't know if it was just weirdly broken to me. Like playing as Speed, maybe it's just me, but I feel like the controls can be unforgivable to an extent, but there were some times I just should not have died. Like you fly off and then like there was one point in the haunted area where I was coming down, it was Team Rose actually. I was
feels like
aiming.
ass compared to the other Speed ones, which is weird. I thought they would all play the same, but why does
Yeah.
Avy suck?
Yeah, you come off the like railing. I think it was like I can't remember if it was the bobsled or
who
I
cares?
think it was the bobsled. You come off the bobsled and she's still running, and then she would like run off the side of the platform and then
Yep.
just fall off. And I was like, what did I do?
Yeah.
Sometimes the game's like, don't touch the control stick, we're gonna land you there. And then when you don't touch the control stick, and sometimes like, no, you're supposed to
Yeah.
land on it, idiot. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I know we haven't
What?
gotten there yet, but in the battle against the Metal Sonic Overlord, there's a typo in the subtitles, and I just
you're obsessed
that
about this
just,
typo.
I just feel like that's indicative of the overall experience.
Oh,
yeah.
It's like they didn't. It's like they didn't play their game. They built it like piece by piece, and at the end they were like, "Guys, we got this.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
We don't need to play it."
Or just like the reuse of voice lines for Eggman is especially
Yeah.
egregious when he says the line about, don't get like
Overconfident boys.
Yeah.
Those were the easy
Those were
ones.
the weak ones.
Yeah,
And then
and then
he
it's
went
like,
and
I
leaves.
did
hi,
catch
you're
that,
talking
and I
to
was
Team
like,
Rose.
yeah.
There's 2 women in this team.
You've got like five total lines of writing for Eggman.
For Eggman.
Why couldn't you write one more? Especially with how like
but
episodic this
they,
stuff is.
But they do for the Egg Emperor, where he's like, Amy, Cream, which I'm like, you don't know her name.
Yeah,
you don't know her name. Cream, Big the cat.
Yeah.
When he says that for everything, he's like, Espiel, Vector, Charm me. I can't remember.
Yeah. Bad game, man. What the hell?
Yeah,
And like I feel like there's a whole subplot about all of those robot shadows, but they don't do anything with it at all.
Oh yeah, true. What the? Yeah,
Well,
'cause I
it's
was watching
implied
the
that
video.
Omega's like, all right, I'm gonna do a shadow robot genocide
Yeah.
by y'all. They don't. That's probably what it is. They just didn't want to show us Omega blowing it up.
I watched a funny lore video on this because I was just at work. I'm like, I'm wondering what the lore people, like people who are dedicated to Sonic lore, what do they think about this game?
Yeah.
They hate it. I know that crowd really
I'm
hates
so
it.
glad we're past this. This is in the past now. We've done
Right.
it. Also, Metal Sonic is like, you're my copy. I'm Metal Sonic. Well, why don't you call? If he said you're my copy, I'm Sonic.
Yeah.
That would have been
I'm Metal
cool.
Sonic.
Yeah.
I'm the real Sonic, is what he
I'm
actually
adjective
says.
Sonic. You're just normal Sonic.
And I'm like,
without an adjective.
Or like weak Sonic. Some
What?
other like
Yeah.
before.
What are we doing?
You're just Hedgehog.
Yeah, you're just the hedgehog.
Yeah.
You're just the hedgehog, idiot, fool. It's just okay. Since we're talking about the story and characters,
Yeah.
I gotta read the most unhinged thing ever. So I got the instruction
Yeah, I've been
booklet
looking
here.
forward to this.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, first of all, here's my theory of what this game actually is in the universe. It's not actually happening.
Fever Dream.
No. Tails has made a robot program to make a Sonic cartoon, and Tails is showing everyone like, "Look what I made! I made Sonic Heroes." this is
Look, we're all friends and we're all fighting one guy.
We're all fighting
Is that your
Eggman.
headcanon?
That's my headcanon for this game because it's the only way it makes sense. In my opinion.
Your safety headcanon.
My safe, yeah, my I gotta protect the Sonic lore in my brain. Okay, let's talk about Team Chaotix. So this is not their first game. I realized they were brought back from Knuckles and Chaotix.
Oh, okay.
Right. It's not the same characters, but it's the same designs they use.
Oh,
Ooh.
Knuckles and Chaotix is actually like a 2D Sonic game where you have like a tether to like slingshot and bungee shot. Like,
so it's not like a
Where to go faster?
mainline, like, or even like a
I mean, what's a mainline game?
Sonic 2, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic Heroes, Sonic.
Is Sonic Spinball a mainline Sonic game?
I don't know.
And if no, why not?
Because it doesn't follow the same formula as those first couple Sonics he listed. That'd be my
I would
guess.
say- I would consider Shadow the Hedgehog. I mean, I think is a main line, even though it's not in the
There's
this
a
other
3D
side
Sonic game.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Team Chaotix is brought back for Sonic Heroes because the developers like, yeah, they have really cool designs, and I will admit,
Yeah, no, for
I
sure.
do like the designs of Team Chaotix. I mean, Charmy B's okay, but
Yeah,
But the
I
other two-
enjoy the
I
enjoy the
love
other
Vector
two.
and Espio.
Yes.
Vector's great. Okay. So they have the Chaotix Detective Agency, and their whole plot is we need to make rent. We need to do a job to make rent.
Yeah.
I thought this was just such a weird plot point to bring up for the game.
Espio the Chameleon is 16 years old, normal Sonic age.
Okay.
Charmy B is 6.
Well, in B years, that's like 27.
Yeah. What? Yeah. What is,
But so it's weird that Espio the Chameleon is hanging out with a 6-year-old that is also doing child labor to pay rent.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The economy's tough.
Vector the Crocodile is 20 years old,
oh,
Okay.
which is just, I feel like this is
2016 and 6.
unhinged. What is happening
Yeah.
here? This feels like a child endangerment situation by Vector. Like, what?
What is the age of Sonic supposed to be? Like,
Oh
13,
yeah, let me.
right? Isn't
Sonic-
Sonic supposed to be like...
I just saw Shadow, which is time of creation unknown.
Well, no, Shadow is 50. But he thinks he's actually...
Sonic is 15.
Okay.
Tails
Okay.
8. Knuckles 16. That makes sense to me.
yeah.
Tails is the
Time
little
of
brother.
creation.
But also, yeah, I just Shadow time of creation. Okay,
so on
bro.
that.
Wait, what is? Do they have? Okay, now I'm interested in everyone is how old they all are. How old is Rouge?
Please be...
17. So
That's like
So-
right on the... Why do you ask?
That's funny.
How old is Omega?
What I was wondering.
time of creation unknown.
'cause
Oh, they don't know how old they are. I thought they were saying Shadow was there when creation was made.
oh,
when the
Time of
light first
creation,
shined.
yeah.
Right, like this, the creation of the universe.
Okay.
Shadow was there.
Amy Cream, and
Big the cat.
Big the Cat.
Big is 18, which seems
God,
unhinged.
I want
me.
to talk about
Amy's-
Big the Cat.
So Amy's
Buggy.
12. Amy's 12,
Hey.
which
Okay.
is a little weird. I feel like the different, which also makes more sense on how
No, that
Sonic
makes-
treats Amy.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
And how
with
Amy
things.
treats Sonic.
Yeah.
Cream the Rabbit is 6.
Okay, so they have to have a 6-year-old. That's established.
Yes.
Well, except for Tails is 8.
Well, it's between...
But-
Now, also, this
but the-
20-year-old
the thing
Croc
that's
is
just
playing with all these
Yeah.
16,
That's the
15,
weirdest
14,
thing is-
and 6-year-olds.
Vector the Crocodile is an adult.
Yeah.
But it also kind of works in a
How
way
old is
because
Eggman, who's just beating on these kids?
age unknown.
Age unknown. Who could know?
Who could know?
Time of creation.
Time of creation. But yeah, why does his say age unknown and it's the time of creation? I guess
like-
they were created.
You could just say
Shadow.
age unknown for all of them. Why
Right.
give them an age at that point?
You
Why
don't
have an
even
age?
include the age thing.
yeah.
Remember in Kingdom Hearts, it was... Oh, wait, no, you'd never play Kingdom Hearts 1. In the pamphlet, it said... It gave their ages, and I'm pretty sure in the first one, Sora was 13.
Yeah.
And then in Kingdom Hearts 2, he's 14.
Yeah.
I think it's implied that in Kingdom Hearts 3, he's 15. So I don't know if maybe including the ages appeals
Kind
to
of,
kids so that they can connect
Relate
more.
to that more.
kind of with the Sora thing. we don't need to get into it.
I'm 15. I'm just like Sonic.
Yeah.
Something
I'm
like
just
that.
Sonic.
Yeah.
I'm 20. I'm just like
I'm
Vector.
I'm 6. I
I'm
can hang out
Vector.
with a
I
20-year-old.
can't. Yeah, I'm Vector. I can't pay rent. I'm just like him.
The fact that Vector has just like recruited these two children to be in his detective agency to pay rent. This is the thing.
Yeah.
If it wasn't at this aspect to pay rent, and then I'm like, wait, Charmy B is 6. Why are we
Yeah.
having this 6-year-old provide?
They could
like,
just have been
financial
successful detectives, and this is just
Yeah.
their next job.
stuff? Yeah, it's so weird.
I feel like SBO has a more mature sounding voice than Vector.
Yeah.
Well, it all.
SBO
But,
could have been like 26.
but-
Yeah, 100%.
so one of the story things I actually did like is Vector's like the entire time. Well, it's Eggman talking to this thing. I know right away because
That
he's
is-
an adult.
yeah.
and he knows. He
that
knows.
part is funny.
So it does work in that sense. Why aren't they all?
I do think it's kind of messed up how at the end when you beat Metal Sonic, they're like, "You have to pay me rent," and he's like, "I didn't hire you guys." Well, no, you still have to pay us our rent. Someone named Eggman, someone who called himself Eggman.
Yeah,
Someone
someone
does money.
impersonated you,
I have
and
an
they owe us
invoice
money.
right here. Detective services ain't free. We are PIs. We
That's
don't do
so
pro
good.
bono. So like, I do actually kind of like the Team Vector stuff. Just narratively, they suck to play a lot of times.
I feel like it was the first draft of a really fun idea.
Yeah,
The game, like I feel like if they had maybe like it did, each campaign wasn't a very slight variation, except for Chaotix, which was sometimes
It was
fun
sometimes
because it was so
interesting.
different.
Right, and I like
Yeah.
so the kind of we didn't really talk about the game structure. You play
True.
through literally all the same levels with slight variations 4 times.
Yeah,
You have to play with each different team in order to get the last ending.
Yeah.
where
and
you fight
and you have
Metal
to get
Sonic
all
Overlord.
Chaos Emeralds.
Right. And then you got to do the stupid ass mini game and collect all the Chaos Emeralds to even unlock the ending.
And the ending is not great.
It's fine.
Yeah. But general gameplay is each hero has a different thing that they can do specifically on each level to continue to progress
Yeah, we
more
got
quickly.
speed, flying,
Sonic speed,
power.
Tails can fly, and then Knuckles, you use him to fight the robots.
Shit, brah.
Yeah,
Shit, brah. Shit, brah.
Shit, bro.
Shit, bro. Yeah, there was like, especially on the music aspect, I'm thinking about like fucking, we're missing. So
There's no live and learn.
there's no even like the knuckle rap songs that
Yeah.
are really goofy.
Mm-hmm.
There's no like the fucking. It's just sad. It's just so sad.
You know, I feel like so in Sonic Adventure 2, each campaign, each stage was dedicated to one of the 3 characters. It wasn't
Right.
like you could use any one.
So-
and I feel like
yeah,
that
so-
gave it more identity.
Yes, so that's the other thing too, because this game takes like the 3 aspects of those games.
Yeah, it's
where
like muddled.
right, and then combines them all to one levels, and so
Yeah.
you're like switching in the levels, and they just
Oh.
feels weird.
You're starting the mission with all Metroid tools to be able to
Yeah,
do
so you can
right
get to the end
things.
of the level in multiple kinds of ways, but it's kind of messy.
Yeah, it's messy. It like the pathing and collision's bad. The enemies are just randomly placed. It feels like to like just purposely fuck you over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And like like when you have like Sonic Adventure 2, it's like, oh, your levels are broken up by different styles. So it just flows better in a way that this
Yeah.
game just is stop and start, stop and start, stop and start, stop and start, bingo time. Oh, that's
It's
fun.
almost not even skill based. It's like you just Oh.
Yeah, you're right. It's not even skill based, and you have to level up in this game.
oh yeah.
Not needed.
Why is there a leveling system in this for each level?
Yeah. Now I enjoyed aspects of certain, like whenever we got to go on rails, I really enjoy rail
Yeah, no,
parts
that
of
was
it.
fun. That
Rails
was
are
fun.
great.
That's Sonic.
And it was
That's Sonic,
my
yeah.
second favorite level, which was just giant guns in like
Yeah.
mesa, like
Yeah.
just giant
Like in,
sandstone
like, a
structures.
canyon, yeah.
My favorite design was just the 4 revolvers coming out at cardinal directions
Yeah.
and then just rotating, and then
the
eventually.
4-direction giant mega cannons.
Yeah, and then
you just-
eventually you get shot out of it. It's like, what is this shooting at? It's shooting in the same
Yeah.
direction every time. And it's just like blowing a direct circle through these. Like, are they laying power line? It's like supposed to be
Who
like
knows?
a complete straight shot for power
Eggman.
line or something.
Eggman.
But, yeah,
Eggman.
I did
Eggman.
enjoy that level because it's
yeah,
just
the
like
Rail Canyon.
guns. This is the gun desert area.
And that was the demo disc level.
Oh, that's
why
cool.
it tricked me.
Yeah.
This kid that fucking tricked me.
Yeah.
They're like, let's put a best foot forward. And I like the Seaside level. Who doesn't love us? That Seaside level is like iconic to me in a way.
Yeah.
That I like the music. It's like nice little beach vibes.
Yeah.
yeah. It's charming.
The characters also repeat lines a lot. Everyone says, leave it to me. Take this. Take
It's
this.
my turn to
Take
play.
this.
You should be using me right now. And yeah,
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Take this. Fly.
I think this is a game that could actually be a successful remake to change all of the broken shit like
well,
that.
didn't they just remake Sonic Adventure 2? They just didn't they?
That'd be cool.
I'm pretty sure they did.
No.
Didn't
what?
they? Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2. Didn't they just remake that?
No, they made Shadow Generations that included Sonic Adventure 2 stuff. And it actually includes Seaside, the Seaside level, and it includes Rail Canyon.
Ah.
So what I'm getting at is I thought it was a whole remake. I guess it's just
No.
like part. Okay,
It's like different aspects of different levels are remade for the
okay.
game to like put it into a cohesive thing.
so maybe
We're
that
gonna-
would be a good hint at like what it would be like if they remade it.
To preview,
Yeah.
I'm going to suggest we play Shadow
Oh, yeah.
Generations
Oh,
in
yeah.
2 years as our epilogue to the Road to Shadow.
I think good.
I might play it before then because that sounds fun to me.
As long as you play it for
Yeah.
September, I don't care.
I kind of want to play Shadow now to cleanse the palate of what just happened.
I need a break from Sonic. Jesus. I was like looking
Valid.
at reviews for this, and I just gotta say some things are unhinged. Some reviewers felt the game was better than the previous 3D Sonic games, but still below the quality of the 2D games. And I just gotta say this out loud. I've never enjoyed a single 2D Sonic game.
Yeah, no,
They're bad. I
I've-
think they're kind of bad.
I've played that. I grew up with my best friend and his brother both being super obsessed with Sonic. Sonic
Yeah.
was their everything. Every Halloween, dressing up as Sonic, and like all of everything.
Did they have like blue face paint and everything, or did they just have like a Sonic
Just
pajama,
Sonic, like a
onesie?
hat thing,
Yeah,
and then
okay.
like fake
They-
fans.
so they
Go
didn't
all the
go
way.
for
They
it.
were
Fake-
real
fake
Sonic
fans. Fake fans.
Did they make their eye into one big eye?
Actually, no. Let me retract that. I think the
bet they
brother did.
I bet they did great.
And I think they wore like glasses where he had like big Sonic eyes
Nice,
too.
nice.
And so it was good. It was enough where it's like, damn, he spent time working
Right.
on this.
There
you
was
know?
effort.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
But even with that, I'm watching them play 2D Sonic games, and they're like so excited playing it. I'm like, I play it, and I'm like, ooh, yeah.
I
you're
started
right.
it. I think there's a certain like arcadey kind of charm at first, but like
But I think that Arcade's done better in like Sonic Adventure 2, where you have ratings and ranks.
yeah, well, it's just a different kind of arcade game. But
I
yeah,
know. It just
I like 3D more than 2D.
I do too.
I like the 3D more than 2D. Yeah, for Sonic, I just do.
Mm-hmm.
I can see things better. It feels like.
I think in most general games too. There's not. I have a small list of 2D games that I could say were enjoyable, but it's a very like maybe small list if I can even remember their names. But it's like all of my favorite games are 3D games. I don't think 2D has a superiority for me over just 3D games in general.
Yeah. It's wild to think that somebody thinks this is better than Sonic Adventure
Yeah.
2. I just can't get over that thought. I'm like, what's happening?
I
makes
mean,
me
yeah, you should watch a speed run if nothing, like a play, a let's play.
Let's
or
play.
Yeah, I can do that.
I think you actually should play it.
Play Sonic Adventure 2.
I think you would legitimately like find it more enjoyable.
Yeah,
Still,
we'll see.
It's still hard sometimes.
We've
but,
got some
like,
heavy hitter games the next couple months that are going to take some time investment to get through. So
That's true. We decided to back end the rest of the year with long ass
yeah,
games.
maybe next year when we have shorter stuff in the spring, like kind of like we did this year, we can find more time to do triple games in a month or something.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. We're bringing the hour count.
Yeah.
What did you think of the secret ending or the true ending?
God, I really think the fight where you fight the biohazard lizard in space as Supersonic and Super Shadow is really fucking cool.
Yeah, you know what would have saved it for me maybe if Sonic, because Sonic goes super. If Knuckles and Tails had gone super with them,
This is the part that pisses me off so
Not
much
just
because he's
sparkly.
like, "Come on, not even sparkly, just a golden orb around them."
Yeah.
So like Sonic's like, "Yeah, I got the 7 Chaos Emeralds." Well, okay, first of all, I think a really good bit. Like everyone is like various characters are holding different emeralds because you got them through different playthroughs.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that was kind of cute actually. That, like,
sure. That's
sometimes the game does nice touches where I'm like, smart. Most of the time, I'm like, and then they do, all right, guys, let's power up together. And Sonic goes supersonic. The other two just get glowy orbs. I'm like, you fucked
Yeah,
this
like
up.
in Adventure
We could
2
have
at
had
the end.
Super Tails and Super Knuckles. Why don't we?
Super Sonic and Super Shadow teaming up at the end of Adventure 2 was
Coolest fucking thing ever.
generational. They fought the.
It was generational for me, and I played it for the first time last year.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Me too. If we had gotten Super Knuckles and Super, that would have been 3 supers, and it just could have been such an.
Honestly, it would have excused so much of this game.
It would have been worth it. It would have been worth getting all the Chaos Emeralds and that damn race thing.
And then instead, let's have this really bad boss fight where you are like,
There's a typo.
What is the typo? I didn't catch it.
So there, at one point, Metal Sonic is like, but that was in the past or something. But the typo, I don't know if you can turn off subtitles, but it says "that's was in the past," and it's like you couldn't have read what you typed. I'm sorry.
Too much time.
No,
You know, I would have forgiven. I would have forgiven that if we got Super Knuckles and Super Tails.
They would have literally, because that's the thing about Sonics. It can sometimes be like a little bit frustrating. You can sometimes just run into issues, but then it pulls off really cool moments.
Yeah.
Sometimes it pulls off really characterful moments, and this game has no character work in it. What it squanders the most, I think, is that characters don't talk to each other really.
Yeah.
Because every single team has to act like this is the first time you encountered this. So they have to say the mechanic thing of what's going on. We don't get banter between the characters. They're not talking to each other. They're just saying, oh, you can use me to hit enemies from the air. And it's like, I know.
I think the banter of like the Sonic fight versus Team Rose was literally like
The most.
it was and even then it was Amy being, this time I'll force you to marry me.
Okay, so yeah, can we talk about Amy, the most unhinged character? She's not like this.
Yeah.
This is the first game
saw-
where she's like this. She is kind of a little bit like chasing after Sonic in Adventure 2, but she's not going like, you gotta marry me, Sonic.
I did see that in the Japanese version, the translation is not quite that. It is
Okay.
definitely, she is
It's
not
an
saying
English
marry. She's like, I can't remember what it was,
Like,
but it's
I
like,
love
I
you or
cute you,
something.
or I think you're cute, or I love you, or
Like,
we should
acknowledge
hang
that-
out, or something
Acknowledge
like
that.
that.
I have these feelings for you instead of running away.
Yeah.
But instead
and this
she's
one,
running
it's
around
like,
like-
you'll marry me.
And then, or like Vector.
Now let's fight.
Yeah.
And then Vector like says something innocuous, and she's like, "Are you hitting on me? Let's fight." And I'm like, "What the fuck, Amy? What's wrong with you?"
Yeah.
Also, I don't think they ever explained why Shadow's memory was lost.
Nope.
Oh, that was the point that I brought up when I watched the lore video on it. It was the fact that like Rouge the Bat knows exactly what happened to Shadow. Why didn't she just tell him?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
I do think that might work if we played up that fact. If we
Yeah.
played up Rouge is just using this idiot
Yes.
for her own purposes.
Because I can do
And
that
it's
too. It's like,
kinda
don't
there.
explain it to him if I can just use him.
Yeah.
Right. I'd like maybe like if like
It's
this
just
is-
a half-baked game.
yeah.
It's
like-
quarter-baked.
Quarter-baked. Quarter-baked.
Yeah.
And like Sonic is good with characters usually. This is the thing that pisses me
That's
off.
why. That's what is so great about Sonic. More than anything else, it's the characters.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at the new Sonic Cross Team Racing, where like characters have specific banter with other characters,
That's kinda cool.
I want to play it so much.
and I'm like, that's great. I think that Amy has one that's like, oh, you're Shadow, and Silver's like, you can't do this to me every time. I'm like, that's good.
That's funny.
Why is
That's
it so
good.
bad in the game?
Yeah. That makes me think like, man, Mario Kart could easily have done that to any of their games and have not.
They've never even
Ugh.
tried.
Why? It's almost like Nintendo made it.
Yeah.
No, their goal is
Talk
to make
about
Mario
quarter
Kart worse.
Yeah.
What if you had boring driving in between the tracks that are kind of now boring because they
Yeah.
all have to be unified in
played
this open world?
I played that new one on my buddy's Switch 2 when he got it, and I'm like, whoa, this is Mario Kart again. The same exact thing. Now, he has gone and shown me like some crazy, stupid shortcuts you can do in a lot of the games where it's just like ricocheting off walls to barely bounce and do, which I think are interesting, but I don't care at
Why
all.
does it need to be in an
about
open
any
world?
of this.
Why does it need to be in an open world?
The straight
Like,
tracks
Mario
were
Kart 8 is
weird
great.
and
And also, it shows how much we want to talk about Sonic Heroes. We keep getting on tangents about different games.
yeah, they're
Just-
kind of relevant with Mario and
Yeah,
Sonic. They
it's
very
just-
similar.
Yeah. I think that's one of our
universe.
questions. Actually, something about.
Probably.
Is there things we want to mention before we move on to questions? Because honestly, we can talk about. We haven't really talked about levels.
Yeah, I was
what
gonna
are
ask
some
what do
levels you all like?
Yeah, because mine was the haunted castle, specifically for the skeletons popping out of the corners and then one popping out of the well. And
That one's good.
I thought those were cute. And
Those are cute.
I like this level. This is fun now. And then the gun.
Shame about playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the gun map with the rails.
Rail Canyon is
Love that.
probably the best like speed level in the game.
Yeah.
It feels
100%.
fast.
100%. Yeah.
Unhinged sort of rail system to have, Eggman. Like why?
I thought that so much. I'm like,
You can't really think too much about the
yeah,
logistics
you cannot think
of
about the
any
level
of it.
design at all
You
in
can't
any
think
of
about
these
the
games.
architecture. You gotta just realize
It's just like this is
cool.
a pocket universe to highlight what kind of fun stuff activities
Yeah.
they were doing here.
Yep.
It doesn't actually look like this.
Yeah.
this is Sonic headcanon here. What he actually just did, where it was just he just ran a straight line for a little while.
100%.
I really do love the bingo level where you have the optional, like you see the bingo cards and you have the optional, like I gotta try to collect this number,
The little
or
pings
this
and stuff
number.
when you like bump into stuff.
Feels
Very
so
satisfying.
good. The casino levels are great.
Yeah, I did really enjoy that level for Sonic Adventure 2. There's the casino for knights or something like that. What is it? Sonic Adventure? I can't.
I don't.
There's
remember
a casino in one of the games where you go to a pinball machine and it's like knights.
Yes.
You know that
Nights in the Dreams.
that's the one.
Yep.
And that was one of the only things I remember doing. You would do that for the Chow Garden stuff so that you could go
We
and
should
get.
play Nights in the Dreams sometime, right? That feels like
I don't know anything about it except for the pinball machine. That's the only information I've never seen. None of my
That's like-
friends ever played that game.
that's like a mythical Dreamcast game to me, where I've seen like a little bit of it be played, and I thought it was so cool as a kid, and I'm like, I want to play that, and I just never have.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say I generally like the spooky levels more, but I was just so frustrated by it. I do think that the casino level, just overall the colors and the sounds, I feel like it was just that was the most enjoyable, like in total. And getting a bingo was satisfying.
Right, and like especially in the casino level, like Team Chaotix, where it's like get 200 rings. I'm like, this is great.
Yeah.
I just want to keep getting into the slot machines,
Yeah.
going bing, 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 dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Like it's so good.
That was good.
The potential of this game, and like, there's like 3 songs I like in this game.
Yeah, I didn't really care
Now-
for any of them.
Yeah, me neither.
I will say, I'm enamored with the Team Rose theme song. I don't know why. It's just like it's like kind of like like butt pop punk.
But
music,
pop punk.
But pop punk, where it's not really good, but it just like
I'll
has
have
a
to
nice,
re-listen to it.
it has
to
a nice
hear.
fun beat to it. Where I'm like, she's just talking about like I'm gonna get you my love. Like it's
Yeah.
so good, it's so good. And like the thing about these Sonic 3D games, there's the ending, like Crush 40 song.
Yeah.
You got Live and Learn,
Mhm.
and this one we got All I Am. It's kind of mid,
Yeah, it's mid.
which is really sad.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not feeling it, especially now that I have to collect these stupid bubble.
I wonder if
balloons
there's any
on the
like
side.
background lore to the development of the game to explain why it's so mid.
That would be interesting to look up. I didn't.
I
even think to- I didn't
actually
think to
have
do
been
that.
looking it up. So they lost like people. It's a 22-man team, and one like lead designer got like emaciated, sick, like
Ooh.
lost like 20 pounds like in development, had to
Oh my
like drop
God.
off. There were some hiccups for this. This is also the first multi-platform Sonic game.
Yeah.
This is the first time they had to port it to other consoles.
22 developers.
Right.
Damn.
Games used to be
Right? Small.
Yeah. That's
games
crazy.
used to be small and have like
Yeah.
direction.
Well, I mean, you say that, but like also this game is like pretty small in scope in terms of
Yeah.
doing the same levels
Yeah.
over and over
We
again.
should go back. And they didn't have really much experience working with anything outside of GameCube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because we got used to porting the Sonic Adventure games to GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
And so this was another like, we don't know how to work in the PS2 and Xbox.
Yeah.
So there are some issues with that. They had to start everything from scratch. That was another reason. They couldn't
It's a brand new.
They couldn't import the textures from Sonic Adventures. That's why, like, even Sonic and stuff, they look
Oh.
different than like the Adventures versions. They had to create things from scratch. That was another aspect.
I don't know what the drive was to do all this then. If like maybe they just
Game,
had
game
better
development, right?
Yeah.
That's you know.
Yeah.
Sonic Team was interested in making Sonic Heroes narrative feature characters teaming up to overcome evil. rather than Sonic Adventure's approach of individual character story, led to the team concept. And like, I think they're trying to do something interesting where they want to do this team concept for some reason. I respect it. It's bad.
I can tell they were interested in doing that. They just didn't do it.
Yeah, you can tell people are excited about this idea. I think.
Yeah. There's just
and then every single character just says, "Take that, take that, take that, take that,"
which is interesting because I feel like this would be an easy thing to develop into the game. It's just writing. It's just getting line syncs.
This is why you pay writers.
Yeah, and so like if they truly were interested in that, did they not have any ideas of what that like crisscross talking could have been like? What they could have done in terms of level? Like
I feel like it was also bloated. What I think they maybe should have done is have Team Rose be like the tutorial, have Team Sonic be like the main one, and then instead of Team Chaotix, have Team Dark, but give them a similar, like have Rouge be like hired to be like to get like because she's always looking for artifacts and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Have
She's a
someone
treasure
call in
hunter.
and be like, hey, I have a lead, and then just those three. I don't think you needed the Team Chaotix.
Well, I think you actually could have done all the teams. It's just keep the same levels, just different teams play different levels.
you could do that,
like-
or I think another interesting approach too is like while you're playing as your guys. Off in the distance, you can see the other team at the same pace doing
that'd be
something
so
like.
sick.
I think that would.
that would break the game.
Oh, that's pretty big, tall ask. But I'm just like that's another interesting thing
Yeah,
that within
yeah.
like
Make it feel
one
connected. Make it
brainstorm
feel- yeah.
system to how this could have been so much
Especially
better.
because at the end, when you beat Eggman,
For the
they make
fourth
it
time.
act like everyone like fought him together.
Yeah.
Even though
Yep.
from your perspective, it's just
was-
that team is the one that won.
Yeah, Eggman just has 4 separate long
Yeah.
Egg Emperor.
Oh, we
Like,
didn't even talk about the fucking Egg Emperor.
bosses suck so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 types of bosses. There's Eggman and a weird bird thing, and there is There's just fight the normal enemies, but a lot in an arena.
yeah. Yeah, do round-based fighting or Eggman in bird vehicle,
In
where
bird
you just
vehicle, and then
spam the attack over and over and over and over again, where you can just sit right on
Yeah,
top
yeah,
of the
yeah.
attack point and it just dies, and you're like, 20 seconds, boss complete.
and then Eggman's like, "All right, well now I got a Gundam.
Yeah.
Now I got a Gundam,
And
and
you
this
better
is gonna...
not hear me say charge because
Charge!
you can't dodge it.
You can't dodge it. It's a terrible boss fight.
It
It
is.
would be fine if it was only once. If I only had to play that once.
Sure.
But instead, I got to play it 4 times.
Yeah.
You can tell we really liked this game.
That's the thing that just really makes me. If I didn't have to play this like, I was feeling a little bit better at the like. I beat Team Rose. I'm like, okay, let's do Sonic. And I was like, this feels a little rough. And then I did Team Dark, and I was like, I'm actually feeling really good. Then I did Team Chaotix. I'm like, I'm fucking so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Why is this 6-year-old getting rent money? Why is this 20-year-old hanging out with this 6-year-old? I don't like this.
Yeah.
I just don't like this. This is weird.
That is so fun. As a whole other aspect of the game I didn't even
Yeah,
know existed
I-
because they've bothered aging some people and not other people.
Oh my god. I wanted to like this game. I really did. I really wanted to like it.
Well, you beat it, and that's what matters.
You guys were lucky. You had save states. I was playing this raw.
Yeah, I was also a
I
kid.
absolutely would not be able to beat it.
I was
Lost
raw.
my
I was
mind.
bareback
Yeah.
in this game. It was bad.
I beat Sonic's part of it, and
You beat it. You beat it. That's the thing about this game.
I've
you beat the game.
actually true. I've experienced everything except for the final thing, which I watched a YouTube video on, and I'm like, yep, that would have been
Yeah.
a pretty quick fight.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, it's
What-
okay at best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just like fly around and like do some moves, and then you get to press the Z button. The team up attack.
It's a worse version of the final battle in Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
Where because you're losing rings because you're in super state,
Yes.
but it's just not as cool. It's
Well,
just not as cool.
And they know the fight is too long, so they include balloons
Yeah.
that are constantly flying by. But you can't control it really well because the way the camera and the movement is tied to where Metal Sonic is at. And so if Metal Sonic is like in like a different angle or moves, it will just whip your character to the other side of the map, and you'll just miss a balloon that's vital, because if you don't get these like balloons that are in the beginning of the level, then you'll just fall and die. Bad.
Bad.
But hey, Sonic's gay, and like Amy's trying to pressure him into a marriage. It's so weird. Sonic's like, no, I like my bros. And then Amy's like, but I'm going to marry you.
What a crazy game.
Yeah.
It's just another I would say it's just a weird starting point to playing Sonic games. I would
don't
say.
start with this one.
Yeah,
If I can recommend one thing about this game, don't play it.
who would ever just play this as their first Sonic game? Unhinged.
People have said, "Hey, this is the game we're playing this month." Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Last thoughts before we go into questions.
I'm excited for next year.
I'm excited. I'm so excited
excited
for
for
Shadow.
'Cause I have
You're a
some-
Shadow expert.
I have.
Well, who else? I mean,
I did play it in 5th grade. I think I played like the first 6 levels. So yeah, I'm pretty much the expert on it.
yeah, you're the expert. Yeah.
So I'll have lots of. I'll talk about the lore.
And then we'll play
by
Dirge
then.
of Cerberus at some point, which is like would be a companion piece to me for Shadow the Hedgehog.
I can see
Do
it.
you know what Dirge of Cerberus is?
Uh-uh.
It is a Final Fantasy VII game where you play as Vincent shooting things.
Ooh.
I think you could be a werewolf sometimes.
Werewolf or whatever he transforms into. I don't like demon thing.
Something.
Like
Final Fantasy's weird.
Oh, that'll be your second Final Fantasy.
It will be.
Oh my god,
That'll
it'd
be
so
number
funny
2.
if we played Dirge of Cerberus. It's like I played 2 Final Fantasies. Final Fantasy 14
Yeah.
and Dirge of Cerberus.
Yeah.
Unhinged. We're
3 if you count Kingdom Hearts.
he's never played
I haven't played Kingdom Hearts.
because he thought it looked stupid.
It's got Mickey, and he doesn't have a gun. He's got a key. What the heck's he gonna do with that?
Hey, when Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out, we're doing a podcast episode on it. Dale said he would only play the even number Kingdom Hearts.
You know, I'd probably play it.
Okay.
So, questions?
Yeah, let's do questions.
Okay.
I don't care what you're thinking as you turn to me. 'Cause what I have in my 2 hands is enough to set me free. I can fight the feeling to resist it all the time. But when it's just too much to take, you sneak up from behind. Is it me you say you're looking for? Let me show you who I am and what I'm here for. Here for. Hey! Trying to reach inside of me. Trying to drain my energy. Let me show you just what I'm made of.
Okay. First question comes from Bean. If Sonic made a holiday, what would it be? Or if there were any kind of Sonic related holidays, what would they be and how would we celebrate them?
Well, it's probably the 40-meter dash in the Olympics is the.
I think like there's 2 things.
The Olympics.
It's either Chili Dog Day.
that's what I was gonna say.
I figured everyone was thinking
Chili
that
Dog
one.
Day
Or it's gonna be National Run a Mile Day, and that's gonna be like that would be like the realistic option what would actually get implemented, and it was where like
I would make-
all schools
I'd make
run
a
the mile that day.
I would make speed. Oh, that we would just rebrand the presidential
Yeah.
fitness mile run.
That the
as
presidential
Sonic-
fitness mile
as
run.
the Sonic fitness mile run.
Yeah, sponsored by Sonic's team.
and you get chili dogs at the end of the race.
The Sonic.
That would be perfect. Congratulations. Talk about health. Here's your meat slopped with meat with cheese on top.
See, the holiday I would make a speed day, and everyone would be required to do math.
Required to do meth.
Blue.
National holiday.
That would be that'd be an interesting day. One day,
One day a year.
Here's your government
Crystal meth.
Yeah. How do you disperse all of that? Just the mail? Is it a mail system where everyone gets a
Just
letter?
give everyone Ritalin.
Okay, yeah.
What would your ideal chow be?
Max stats, Angel Chow. That's what I was gunning for.
Classic. I think my chow would just be like a pathetic crying little bean.
What
You know,
color?
just- blue.
Blue.
Because he's sad.
He's got sad eyes, but he's not always crying. He just cries a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor little guy.
Right, but I'm there to comfort him. I'm
Oh,
like,
okay,
it's
that's good.
Yeah, that's the point. I'm
Yeah.
like there to be his emotional support human.
Let's see. Yeah. Probably just a little guy that'll help me out and do things. I think that'd be really nice.
I don't think chows are useful, right?
No, I don't think they are. Except unless you like beat them into submission and force them into races and be like, race for me! I'm gambling!
God, the horse race track, but it's just chows.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably have just a little gray guy.
Little gray
Yeah.
guy. Hilver asks, the biggest thing about Sonic Heroes for me was playing a Sonic game on the PS2. Do you have any memories of being surprised or caring about being able to play a game series on an unexpected console? Because I'm Final Fantasy pilled. When Final Fantasy 13 came to Xbox 360, I was like, finally, they get to enjoy it.
Yeah. Monster Hunter coming to the West more as like mainstream.
Monster Hunter not being on a handheld is like,
Yeah,
that was also surprising.
Which, granted, I will still scream I enjoyed playing Monster Hunter handheld.
Yep, Monster Hunter is a handheld game.
Because
in my
that's
opinion.
where I existed forever. I was after every weekend in high school, going to my buddy's house, spending 2 nights there. We just play Monster Hunter
Hell
all day,
yeah.
every day, grinding the levels, playing that difficult game because they were so much more difficult back then.
Max, do we need to have like bring your Steam Deck and we play Monster Hunter Rise? No, you already played that, right?
Yeah, I played. I've played all the
You
Monster
played all
Hunter
the
except
Monster
for one.
Hunters.
I haven't
That's-
played.
never
I didn't
mind.
play one because I watched a
We need to
video
play
on it.
one.
I watched a video on it. It seems like it's just rough, but it's
Maybe.
the beginning of it, and
Maybe.
I mean, because Freebie Night's already kind of rough and jank, but I still love that game. I've played that game. I played that game more than any other Monster Hunter games, I think, in
Okay.
terms of like continuing over and over again. Just because we tried to always get to Yamatsuku, the giant gas bag Elder Dragon at the end. We could never get that far because there's a point where you have to fight Lao Shenlong 4 times in a row if you have 4 people in order all for us to get the G rank. And that's like over 2 hours of fighting Lao Shenlong in a single night, and we would just get burnt out.
Jesus. Yeah.
Same thing with Shengoren. Fuck that crab. I hate that thing.
Giant enemy crab.
But yeah, that's like when Monster Hunter finally came over to more mainstream consoles and finally coming to PC with World. I'm happy. No matter where the current state of the game is right now, with how I enjoyed that much, I'm just happy they're making hand over fist for a wonderful game series that I think really deserves more attention.
I think Monster Hunter has a lot of tension.
Which it has. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, which is like now.
Yeah.
Like I was wanting that when I first heard that role was coming out, and now I have seen it has happened.
It has happened,
Yeah.
and it's made Monster Hunter worse.
Yeah. Go play Monster Hunter Generations. Best game.
Everyone loves that.
Mhm.
What's the fucking Monster Hunter one where you have the monster pets?
Monster Hunter
Side stories? Or
Nope.
something like that?
Monster Hunter Story. I think Monster Hunter Stories.
Stories.
Yeah,
Why did I-
the
side
new one looks
stories.
pretty fun. I might actually play that one,
You know?
but we'll see.
What about you, Jake? Is there a game that was like, oh, I can't believe it's on this console?
Yes. So when Pokemon Coliseum first came out, I was like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can run around on like my big screen and catch Pokemon and
Hell
like
yeah.
battle. I mean, it wasn't like,
No, it was sick.
That's a good one. Yeah.
yeah, it was. I felt like the future is now. Like we are entering the new generation of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Little did I know.
little did you know.
No.
But at the time, I thought it was cool as hell.
Yes.
They're gonna take 16 years and then they're gonna release it on the Switch and then it's gonna be like, oh no, I didn't want this actually.
Right.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yep.
Hang on.
But no, that's a really good one. Because I vividly remember that too, where it was like
I was blown away.
Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy SP. Oh my God, N64 game with 3D graphics, and I
Right.
can play like a real next gen Pokemon
Yeah.
game.
Hey,
This is
remember when
nuts.
Dratini would faint in that game and it would go stiff as a board and then fall over?
I had some funny animations.
That's some funny animations. Lakota asked, what was your favorite stage and team to play as?
Well,
I mentioned it before. Bingo. Bingo was my favorite, and my favorite team. I think it was actually Team Dark because I liked Omega's style of combat. It felt better.
Yeah,
I like his
it,
voice,
like,
too.
Shot and like it shot around him.
Right, but
or-
like even Vector does that, but it didn't do it in the way that like it just felt better in Omega, which was weird.
I loved playing Team Dark because of Shadow, but like generally, I didn't really like much of anything. I kind of like the I liked the atmosphere of the spooky one and then the casino world.
yeah, that was I enjoyed the atmosphere of the spooky one the most. Rail system of whatever that level was called.
Rail Canyon.
Rail Canyon. That's probably my favorite level to play.
Truly, like the only level I do know because I was just like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna play the demo, Rail
Yeah.
Canyon. Let's
In
go.
my notes that I wrote for this, I was like spooky level and Rail 1.
Yeah. Valid.
Yeah.
What would your Sonic Sona be?
Okay. Mine would be a black cat. It would be
Yeah.
running shoes.
Uh-huh.
And I
So you'd be a speed type.
I'd be a speed type because I like to run.
Yeah.
I feel like
Ew.
music would play some kind of. I
Would
feel
it
like
be new metal?
what?
New metal?
Maybe I don't know. I feel like I'd have a guitar.
It's
I'm a
Linkin
cat.
Park.
It's Linkin Park. my
My Chemical Romance is playing as I'm running really fast.
na 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 na. Can you actually? I don't know if we're allowed to. Anyway,
No, we are. It don't matter.
I don't know. Are there any cats in Sonic?
That's what I was trying to think
Big
of.
the Cat.
Oh yeah. Oh, we never talked about Big the Cat. I
Yeah.
hated Big the Cat.
You hate Big the Cat?
I
love
don't
Big the
hate
Cat.
Big the Cat.
Froggy.
I hate it. It was so dumb.
Big the Cat is the boss killer, though. You just go belly bounce, belly bounce,
Yeah,
belly
yeah,
bounce,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it just instantly kills them.
Oh, in Sonic Adventure 2, I wanted to say, sometimes when you are playing the game, you'll see Big doing stuff in the
Yeah,
background.
Big's in
Oh, that's
every
cool.
single level.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
that's
you're kind of
cool.
mentioning, like, oh, it'd be cool to see.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
is that.
That's
Since you can't play as him, he's like
Bummer.
around.
yeah.
I love Big the Cat. I'm a Big the Cat defender. I know people don't like Big the Cat, but
I don't know. I
He's
just
a
feel like
big
you
cat.
can only be so dumb before it transcends cuteness into something bad.
I just like he needs a hug, and nobody gives him a hug.
Does he need a hug though?
Yeah.
Does he need one?
He's
I
anxious.
feel like he's okay.
He's worried about Froggy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, for sure. All right. And
I have just remembered it was Sonic Adventure DX. That was the
GameCube
game I
one.
played.
That's the
Yes,
GameCube
that
one.
Chow Garden, that casino level
Okay.
with the knights.
I think
Dream
Amy
or
does
whatever.
reference that actually. She's like, it's just like the casino, blah blah blah.
I think so. Yeah, like those, because those are the only few things I remember. Because you could also play as Big the Cat, and his missions were fishing missions.
Yep, his
And
missions
I
were
also
fishing
I
missions.
played the fishing aspect of that game,
Uh-huh.
the casino aspect of that game, and the Chow Garden, and that was the only thing I did. In
Amazing.
that.
I played only a little bit of the first Sonic Adventure, but I really do love the like world hubs for that. I love that beach world hub
Yep.
next to the pool side. That's like vibes.
It's good.
That's vibes.
It's good.
My Sonic Sona would be. I've been thinking about this. I kind of been glomming on to Vector, like as like I would love to be like maybe I'm like a turtle,
Mm-hmm.
and I am a power, but I'm also slow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I remember like the first time I saw Sonic Heroes at my buddy's house, and I saw the crocodile. I was like, "Ooh, that's cool! I
He's
like
cool.
that design.
Vector's cool."
Yeah." So I'd say probably like a crocodile, because I definitely like when I was a kid. I'm like, yeah, I would be that.
Yeah.
I would be self-insert cool crocodile guy with
Yeah.
big teeth and cool looking. I don't know.
And the 20-year-old.
Yes, and I would. Yeah, I relate to the 20-year-old. I can't pay rent.
I can't pay rent for my detective agency.
I'm 9 at that point in time when I first saw it, so it's like.
Would you enter a chili dog eating contest
Yes.
against Sonic?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a twink. I could kick his ass.
I would just do it for the chili dogs.
It's not about. It's not about.
Sonic
the
can
money.
be there or not
It's-
be there too. I don't care.
He can. Has Sonic ever ate more than one chili dog?
I think I saw
at
him
a
eat
time?
2. I think we had like 2 and like and then eat one,
Exactly.
eat the other one.
Yeah, he doesn't eat more than that. Look how skinny he is.
Yeah. He might love chili dogs. Doesn't mean he can eat 5,000 of them.
Exactly.
No.
Unless there is a Scooby-Doo episode sometime when he
Right.
ate 5,000
Yeah,
chili
I haven't
dogs.
seen Sonic Boom. I haven't finished Sonic Prime. Maybe. I don't know. Haven't seen much of Sonic Underground. Sonic Underground. The mother will be found.
Sonic is such a weird series.
Right.
It's such a weird series. Remember that time he has siblings and they're all separated at birth because their mom was like the queen of the space world,
Not
and
at all.
Eggman usurped
You
her.
could be at like Mad Living Words and
Yeah.
This is true.
I
This is
believe
Sonic
you.
Underground. This is an
You could have just
unhinged
kept
show.
going
Yeah.
and
They
saying
also
random
have,
shit.
They
I'm
all have
like,
different
I believe it.
instruments. One's a drummer, the other's a keyboardist, and Sonic's playing the guitar.
yeah, that sounds like it could or
Those
could
are all
not be
things
Sonic.
within the universe that are definitely true.
Would you think it'd be close if you would the chili dog eating contest be close? I don't think it is.
I don't know.
I can eat.
If he can eat a lot, how many chili dogs do you think he can put down?
I don't think he can fit like more than 3. Look
Yeah,
at him.
yeah,
Look
yeah.
at
I
him.
think he burns it off quickly because he's so
course.
small
I
and
think
so
because he's in a
fast, but
competition,
other
he
than
could get up
that-
to 5. But like
maybe he goes for a quick run and comes back and eats more.
yeah.
I don't think it'd be close though. I could probably get like 10 chili dogs before he.
Oh yeah.
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 Literally last night I went to a restaurant in the place where I live where it's specifically just chili dogs.
That's
And-
You were manifesting. This.
I and that was just like complete like I was hanging out with friends at a zoo where they were doing like a fun like they lock you in, you give you a pamphlet, you have to like solve clues along the way.
Scavenger hunt.
Yeah, like that part was lame, honestly. But it was cool to go see the animals, and it was just adults only. You had to be 21 or older to go there.
Oh, was it like beer and stuff too?
yeah, there was like beer. Like, they sell that anyways there without kids being there.
Oh,
But yeah, now I thought that was weird the first time I saw that.
Yeah,
Like,
that
what
is
the
a
hell?
little weird.
Now your parents can enjoy being outside with you too.
Now they're actually
That's the
having
first.
fun.
That's the first thing I thought of when I saw it
right?
there.
Because being at a zoo isn't just fun naturally. Whatever.
no, it was awesome. I love seeing animals at the zoo.
I love it.
Zoo. Yeah, then after that we were like, chili dogs? I'm like, yeah, chili dogs.
Obviously.
I mean, duh.
Yeah.
Uncle asks. I wish Uncle was here. Wouldn't it have been fun to make Uncle play this game?
He
The rage would have been intensified.
in our many dialogues back and forth while conversing about the podcast, so many times when I've brought up playing Sonic tonight or doing something like that, they just kept talking about how much they hated Sonic. They're like, dude,
Anathema
I
to
could
who they
not
are as
do,
a person.
like I could not do it, and I'm like, he's like, props to you.
I'm gonna try to get him for Shadow.
I think
I feel like Shadow's going to be a different experience.
I think he wants to a little bit
Yeah.
enough.
We could crack it.
Plus, I'll just say, hey, you come on, play it. It's Sonic. It's Sonic or
they
Shadow
listen
with
to
a
this,
gun.
they're like, I need to
Shadow
like,
of a gun.
This is the cool one.
God, now I'm thinking about that one fucking where they had the Shadow statue with the gun, and the one guy's like laying like as if he's about to be executed by Shadow.
Oh, yeah.
I love that image. I love
was
that
so
image.
crazy.
It's so funny. Oh,
Shadow's so cool.
He
So-
is cool.
Shadow's so cool. It's like Shadow shouldn't be cool. Because Shadow just feels like, yeah, this is just an edgelord character.
Yeah, yeah.
Shadow is still legitimately
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Granted, somehow the Sonic movie made him not cool. Whatever.
yeah. If I wasn't as bashful to say it out loud, I would want to look like Shadow if I had a Sonic Sonic. Like
Yeah.
I would want to be cool Shadow. But
I just know I'm not cool.
No,
I just
I-
know my Sonic Sonic.
I just know I wouldn't want to self-insert on Shadow too much. That's like, oh, that's
Yeah.
meta. That's weird. I don't want to be part of the crowd doing
I'm
Shadow.
Blades the Hedgehog.
Yeah,
Blades
Blades the Hedgehog. Got
I've-
X-Acto knives running around.
No, I'm like has 2 swords like on hilts. Like
all of your hedgehog spines are.
I
also,
can't wait for
are
us
also
to play
blades.
Sonic and the Black Knight.
Sonic Unleashed.
No. No. Even the mod to fix that game doesn't fix
I love
the
the hair.
Werehog.
I love the
Werehog.
hair. I love the hair physics on that. It's
Stupid.
so unneeded and weird.
Werehog. Yeah, so Uncle asked, what is it about Sonic that you think inspires such obsession from its fan base? Personally, I've never been able to understand it.
It's the characters. It's
the characters. This is
100%. It's
yeah.
Yeah.
It's how different and vibrant. It's like any fandom, like My Little Pony. Or...
Well, it's like anime rules, right? Like it's
Yeah.
you have a cast of characters that all have these like distinct personalities,
Yeah.
and it's fun to watch them bounce off of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why Sonic Heroes is disappointing.
Think of any of your animes, and like there's
Like
there's a
Hazbin
reason
Hotel.
people like these characters, and I think an even easier part to it too that I realized because like my friends enjoyed it really early on, like super young, and I'm like, well, he's blue, a boy color, you know, like when you're a kid in like that young age,
Shadow's
it's like
black, a cool color.
a cool color, black and red, the
Yeah.
two coolest
The cool
colors. And
God.
he's also runs the fastest, which is what you do at recess. Like, all right, what's the listing? What's the tier list? Who's got the best run? And it's like that was at least in my young age in school at that age.
Important.
That was the hierarchy. The
Mario-
cool kids are the ones that could run
Mario
fast.
sucks.
And Sonic was the fastest.
yeah, Mario sucks. He can't run fast.
Now, he's just a stupid plumber.
He's just a
Stupid
stupid plumber.
Stupid carpenter.
He's no plumber.
This is a tradesman. Get out of here.
Yeah, so and like kind of also the flip side. So the other kind of appeal for Sonic is the like, not like horniness per se, but the attraction. Like in some sort of sense, like there is the like furry sort of attraction where like Sonic is boyfriend material. At the same time, Sonic
It's
is
definitely spawned a huge amount of communities that are
baby's
attached to
first
that.
furries for sure.
Well, not even that. It's just like I think Sonic himself is like cool boyfriend material. He is your cool teenage boyfriend that you want to like date in school.
I would say like a lot of people. Actually, I can't say a whole lot because I don't know any of the media. But like everything that I've seen of Sonic, not a lot of voice lines, dialogue, or anything. Just be like, heh, too cool, gotta run.
Yeah.
Like that's
That
my
covers it.
that's my idea of what Sonic really is. Just like, okay, whatever about that, running.
But he also cares about his friends.
Yeah, he does care about his friends.
He's a bit. You know what? Sonic does what you need to do for this sort of cast. Have a Goku.
Well, yeah, I mean, it has a character for everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
smart sidekick, the tough good guy,
The
that's
Yamcha,
still kinda cool.
who everyone agrees is cool.
Yamcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yamcha's great.
Yeah, until he got like power leveled out of all of the universe from everybody
Sure,
else.
but like Yamcha's
But I agree.
great.
When I was first watching Dragon Ball, yeah, I
Yamcha's
enjoy
cool.
these characters.
Yeah, right, Jake? Yamcha's cool.
Sure, yeah.
Jake's really offended because last night I said he reminds me of Yamcha, and he was upset.
We don't have to talk about it.
Also from Uncle, if chili dogs are the Sonic food, what is the Shadow food? I've been thinking about this one.
So I feel like there's chili dog, like there's two kinds of not barbecue. I guess barbecue, like
Grill. So
picnic food. It's like
Hot dogs?
hot dogs and hamburgers.
So Shadow's
So
hamburger.
Shadow's hamburgers.
Shadow's hamburger. That's good.
See,
Yeah,
I
no.
went with a different direction. I'm like, Shadow's like eating curry. Shadow's like eating chana masala or something. Shadow is like having like rice and curry. Like,
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't.
I bet he spices it up and it's like, it's
I think
actually
that's too
the...
involved.
Well,
I think
no,
he's
I
too
think that
cool
might be
for that.
Knuckles or something. Like he might like curry or something.
No, Knuckles is like a paleo guy. Like, Knuckles is eating like simple meats,
No,
no carbs.
Team Chaotix is having the stuff you were just talking about.
Curry?
Curry, yeah.
No.
SBO for sure.
No, they're just ramen in a cup, people. They can't
They're
afford
minute
it.
ramen. They're just
No, they
specifically-
do have money. They have more money than they let on. They spend it on those meals.
That's why they're so. Yeah,
They're
yeah.
just
if they're just actually successful
No,
detectives.
Team Sonic is having chili dogs and ramen. Tail is
Tails is like 90%
90%
food groups. It brings out a cup of
cup of
ramen.
ramen. And he thinks he's doing great.
Team Chaotix is takeout only, actually, is what it is.
Take out
It's
only.
DoorDash.
Takeout only.
It's
yeah, they're
it's
just
specifically
DoorDash.
DoorDashing
They're
every
just
day.
DoorDashing. Like,
Where's
help
our
me with
money?
Where's our money?
Well, we gotta eat. What am I supposed to do?
They're leaving like 30% tips because they're nice too. I don't get it.
That's so funny.
Like looking at a budget, like $5 rent, $500 food delivery.
Yeah.
Someone fix my budget. Help.
It's like subscriptions, Netflix, DoorDash Plus, Grubhub Pass, like all the pluses for all the apps.
See, I don't think Shadow's hamburgers though.
I
really do think he's like.
It's
he's,
not my 100% favorite answer for like. I think I like that one the
God,
most so
is-
far.
is-
It's more than curry. It's
is-
definitely a hamburger over curry.
I don't know. I think he likes really spicy food, and he's like, the pain actually makes it good.
He uses ghost pepper cheese on
Yeah.
his hamburger.
Oh, you know what? That could also be it. Here's the other thing. If Sonic is chili dogs, is Shadow maybe brats?
That was the one I
Brats
couldn't
and
remember what my
sauerkraut.
first idea was for. Ooh,
Like
another
anti-hot
reason
dog?
why Shadow is way
it's
more
still
badass.
hot dogs, but like it's like edgier.
No,
Yeah.
impossible hot dogs. Impossible chili dogs.
Yeah,
That's-
lab
I
manufactured.
don't. Sorry, I don't.
Lab
think-
manufactured
I
chili
don't.
dogs.
Oh my God! Yeah,
That's
lab
what it
grown
is.
meat. Shadow
he
only
is the
eats-
equivalent.
He's like,
of
I don't know
Sonic.
why I love these so much, but they just speak to me. I just relate.
God, I'm
a
scared.
chickpea
Dog.
dog.
It's like Omega's like, don't worry about where I got all this meat.
Hey, where'd all those copies of me go?
Yeah, no,
worry about it.
I think Shadow might be like brats and sauerkraut, and just looks at Sonic disgusted
Yeah.
eating chili dogs, and he's like eating it a bit slower.
I think my favorite best. You could either like it's lab grown meat is what he
lab
is.
grown.
That
yeah.
makes the most sense.
That
Yeah.
makes the most sense.
Yeah.
That is true. He's
It could be a lab grown meat bratwurst. I'm okay with that.
yeah, yeah.
He takes a bite. I'm the ultimate life form.
Only the best for the ultimate life form. This was designed for me. Dale asks, at this point in your life, with all your experience, all your knowledge, and all your opinions you hold, Sonic or Mario?
Ooh.
This is hard. I think it's Sonic for me. I really think it's Sonic.
I like Sonic as a concept more than Mario.
I like
for
Sonic
sure.
as a person.
Yeah.
Again, Sonic is
Mario is, for lack of a better term, a 2D kind of character.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mario. There's nothing to Mario,
Yeah.
and they keep making Mario worse. They changed his voice actor in Mario Wonder, and he's just worse now. And then they made a Mario movie where he's also worse.
Yeah. I would say 2 answers is definitely that. Even with the infinitely more games of Mario that I've played,
Yep.
I would say Sonic.
Yeah.
As a series, I have so many hours of enjoyment in like a Smash game.
Well, that's not Mario.
No, that's what I'm saying. Between this directly,
Sonic's in that.
They directly answer their question. Sonic. If it's phrased in a way where it's like what series, if you had to pick one series or the other, it'd probably be Mario. I think they have better
If
games.
you had to choose what games to play.
But
But here's the thing though. I think I'm more interested in trying new Sonic games than new Mario games.
Yeah, because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
been more resources that have gone into Mario, but if those resources had gone into Sonic, especially with like the variety of gameplay styles that you can have in Sonic games as we've seen in Adventure 2 and Heroes, like I mean, yeah, you can say that there are like different kinds of gameplay styles in some of the Mario games too.
There are.
But I just feel like it's just not.
Sonic is just more interesting to me.
It's just more fun.
I like the character. I like the cast.
It's
better.
more enjoyable. Like
And
enjoyable.
I'm a Yoshi
than-
diehard. I'm a Yoshi diehard, but I do like the Sonic cast better.
Yeah, I don't like the Sonic cast better. I like Sonic better, specifically to Mario.
Yeah.
If it was the cast of like the whole
Yeah.
universe of Sonic versus the whole, minus Sonic versus the whole universe of Mario minus Mario, I would choose Mario. I like the enjoyable, just slight characteristics of those characters. Like I really enjoy Donkey Kong. I think he's fun. Yeah.
I feel like I'm more likely to seek out a Mario game to play, but I think that I enjoy the. I just feel like Sonic games are more special.
Mario is not the draw himself. He can be there or
If
not be there.
You know exactly what you're getting when you go to play a Mario.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing too that I'm also. I truly do think at this point in my life, I'm like I think I would find a Sonic game more interesting than a new Mario game.
Oh, more interesting for sure.
Just in the sense of like I feel more drawn to it, and it's weird because I used to be a Team Mario diehard.
Yeah. If Sonic came out with a Sonic Smash where it was just as fluid and just as good as like a Super Smash, I would play it.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need one because Sonic is in Smash.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
They just need to add more Sonic characters. They
Yeah.
just need to add Shadow, which would be a Sonic clone. But then they need to add Amy
No, it would
and
be
Tails.
like a Falco or Fox
That'd
clone.
be so funny if
It'd
it's
be a
cat.
wolf clone.
That'd be
it would
that
be.
would be funny if it was like a Fox clone. Like kind of Ganondorf is a Captain Falcon clone.
Yeah.
Or no, Shadow is a Joker clone because of the gun.
It would be a Sonic Joker. Yeah, combination between the two.
Joker would be so funny.
His Super Smash he would just turn into like Joker with 2 guns and just walk around and just flying shooting.
That's it for questions. If you want to ask questions, you can find me on Bluesky at Faden Cross. Ask me there, or if you know me in real life, just post it there. If you're hearing this and you're in my Discord server, post it there. Max, what are we playing next month?
Yeah, Faden, what are we playing next month?
Max, no, this is your game.
Oh, October! Yes! This is my game. I know what we're playing.
This is Max's first pick.
Yes.
Because you're fully in this now. and-
Definitely, yeah. The game we're playing next month is Dread Delusion.
Yeah. I'm so excited for this.
I'm so excited to talk about this game. I randomly found it one time, and from that point forward, I just was like watching it progress. Bought it in early access. I'm like, there's something here. It's fun. I like the world building they got going on here. But we're gonna talk so much more about that next month when we have everybody play it.
Oh yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited to play a Max pick.
Yeah,
it's so exciting.
This
to
is
me.
definitely a Max pick. I think. This is like a game that I'm like, oh, I wouldn't recommend this to a lot of other people, but I know this is what I like.
This feels like a recommendation targeted to me. I won't
Yeah.
lie.
Well, yeah. I think there's a lot of overlap between
Yeah.
that. I don't think this is a game where I would say, like, oh my gosh, all of my friends, you guys all have to play this. But specific friends that enjoy the weird,
Yeah, this is a good Club Flashpoint game.
Yeah, there's so many more games that are even weirder than this one that have started coming out that I've started seeing that I'm excited to be able to put on the running for a list for next year.
I'm so excited for next year. I'm so excited for next year. It's gonna be weird.
Yeah, those are my favorite games. Just show me something weird.
Show me something new. Show me something new.
I'm tired of the mundane.
Games
Show me the strange.
can do so much.
Yep.
Do something.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any plugs they want to promote? My plug is, hey, kind of said it a few times before. Currently, the BDS movement is still calling for a targeted boycott to Microsoft and Xbox specifically. Keep following that. They are starting to cave in the pressures. They are now carving out where they are starting to retract some support for Israel. If we keep this up, it will keep working. So keep it up. Cancel your Game Pass. Don't talk about these games. Drown them out. There's so many games. You don't need to talk about Xbox games.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to play Xbox games. You don't need to buy them. Get them out of here until they fully stop supporting genocide.
Mm-hmm.
I feel crazy that I have to say this. Hey, don't support the company supporting the crime of all crimes. Whatever. We live in a broken society.
We live in a society.
Society.
You two have anything you want to promote, plug, shout out?
Dale's not here, so go to local theaters.
Unless it's a bad plug.
Or go anyways, and it could be
go
interesting.
anyways. Go support your friends. Go support the
Buy
community.
a membership there. You don't have to go to all the plays if you're not interested in all of them. And I got a recent membership to a local theater, and we went to one of them, and it supports them. So
It supports them.
Yeah.
that's a statement to say about that.
yeah. I've gone to a lot of, because they'll also host other events in the same theater, where it's not just, you don't have to go just see theater shows. It's just all the things that show like community among small artists, whether it is music or
Support your small artists.
Yeah, or theater
support
people.
your smallest artists. The ones under 4 foot, support them.
Yeah, the short ones especially.
Support the short kings.
Because sometimes you'll also see something weird and funny, and if you like that stuff,
Yep.
there's avenues you can find.
You
it.
will expose yourself to new things, even if you don't like it. That's still important.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of short kings, Jake, do you have anything you want to promote?
Get a library card. They're free. And we need to make sure that we keep our public libraries. Go support your local theater. And
Play Royal Dualities on Steam for free.
yeah.
Is there anything you voiced recently that you want to shout out?
Well, I have 2 audiobooks that I'm voicing in that are coming out this year. One is called My Hot Best... No, that was the first one. My Hot Neighbor is an Irish Vampire. I think that comes out in, December or something.
Nice.
You love
This is
doing the
smut.
hot Irish
This is
vampire.
smut.
Yeah, if you want to see Jake say, or not see, hear Jake say hard cock.
I don't know if I say that in this one. And then
Oh, could you give it to us for the audience?
No. Despite
No, go buy the book.
so that one's by Roxy McLean, and that comes out in, I think, this winter. And then the other one is called The Spite Before Christmas, which is also a smut audiobook, and that is by Jessica Booth, and that also comes out.
I love that my most, not innocent, but my most, reserved friend like this is the smut guy.
Yeah, you can call me the smut guy.
Yeah. Well, thank you so
I
much.
just keep getting dragged in. I don't mean to.
You just have a good voice for smut.
I guess it's...
That's why
one
we
of those
bring you on.
Smutty voices, yeah.
You got to come in for the Robert
That's why you
Yang
have
games.
on for
It's
Sonic
the Sonic
every year. It's
and
for the
smut.
Sonic Smut
Sonic Smut.
episode.
Gotta go fast.
I can't wait for us to do a Sonic Smut hentai visual novel game. We're cooked. It's 15 years into this podcast.
The whole time I'm just like, how did I get here?
I'm like, I don't know. Let's play this game where you fuck Sonic. I don't know. Thank you all for listening, and be sure to subscribe to this. Be sure to give us reviews. I haven't really showed this out. It's really nice to just give us 5 stars. We're great. We're trying our best. We're small. We have actual jobs. This isn't our real job, and so just support us. Support us because we're putting in a lot of work to this. I'm only saying this because I played so much Sonic Heroes with no save states, and I'm so upset about it.
If you bear to witness Sonic Heroes for yourself, play an emulator, use save states.
Don't do it, though.
Or just don't do the game at all.
Yep. All right. See y'all next month.
Bye-bye.